Panthers threatening.
And Guertin with the lead.
It's Titans point.
No. Hey, what a great passing pattern. I'll tell you, finding himself all alone up the seam was Ryan Conley.
Shot and a goal. And the Titans are on the board.
Goaltender. Oh, I tell you, she's a beast.
Up and running, and look at that.
Bang!
He's in there.
Shot, score! You can see it all setting up. You sure could.
North sets it up, and a kill, a winner.
And here comes the Donna, all lined up. It's nothing but goal there, right there.
Oh, my goodness.
You'll watch it back on Nashua ETV.
And welcome to the SNHU Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire for the Division I New Hampshire Boys Hockey Championship. Bishop Guertin and Concord meeting on the icy mountaintop once again after two meetings during the regular season in which the two teams split wins. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. This promises to be a very, very exciting game, maybe as good as the one that ended in a 3-2 overtime win in the lower division, Tom, that just occurred.
Yeah, no kidding. That was a great game. Belmont, Guilford, and Kingswood. This game, John, could be just as good. In fact, the last time they played, it was a 2-1 overtime game. We didn't do that one. We did the 6-1 game.
Yeah, why did we do that one?
3.
Because it was in skate 3.
Right, that was in skate 3, and Noah Cordiero was the only one who scored for Guertin. He scored a shorthanded goal to give him a 1-0 lead, and then Concord scored 6 unanswered, 2 more in that period, and then they dominated the third. But here's the thing. The Cardinals have not lost a game since that day, January 18th in Skate 3.
Yeah, including that win over Concord.
Yes.
What a run.
Exactly. It's been a great run, and I'll tell you, they will fill up the score sheet if you're not careful. But they did it against Exeter, and one of the questions I asked Gary Bishop was, are they prepared for the change? Because they're not facing Exeter anymore. No offense to the Blue Hawks, but Concord is a very physical, defensive-oriented team, and that's what Guertin's going to see today. Let's see if the Cardinals, who have shuffled the lines since we last saw them, can come up with the win and another title that would be their second in the last 3 seasons.
Concord immediately on the attack after the opening faceoff. 15-minute periods in New Hampshire high school boys hockey, and Bishop Guertin with their possible first chance of the game. A break, and that's a penalty as the player gets taken down. It even had to be a candidate for a penalty shot. Bishop Guertin will be on the power play.
Well, it was 2-on-1, right? It was basically 2 defenders on 1 skater who had everybody beat. And if I'm not mistaken, that's numbers are hard to pick up here, but that's James Mantone. And James Mantone is all gas, no brakes. To take the Robert Salas words, he goes and goes. I did a little feature on him leading up to the game.
And he's got the displaced net to prove it, Tom.
Yes, he does. Well, the nets are kind of come off in a game like this. So a power play for Guertin to start. But Mantone all the way. He scored the first goal of the game against Exeter the same way. And that time no goal, but he gets the power play.
Pair of number 12s there. Mantone got taken down by number 12, Finnegan Griffair, who's in the box for the Concord Crimson. There was no thought of a penalty shot apparently from the officials. It went right to the penalty. Centering pass doesn't get through. Guertin collects. They're in there all green here near St. Patrick's Day. Green with the yellow stripe in the middle, and of course Concord with their traditional crimson for the Crimson Tide and the white jerseys. Bishop Guertin trying to set up a quality shot here. Few seconds into that's a good wrister through traffic. It's puck's loose. Loose again. Bishop Guertin really shoveled it home.
The optical illusion, you think that shot is going to go right in, and it goes by, wide.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Oh, that's going to be,
now that's
and he
gonna,
knew it. And he knew it.
Yeah, he just stuck his skate out.
No, Cordiero.
Yeah. And that actually hurt a lot as kind of a dangerous play there, and it was blatant, to be frank, as Cam Chandonnet.
I'm sorry, I thought it was Cordiero, but it wasn't.
Yeah, Chandonnet went down hard as he got his skate caught with the offending party. That's Gavin Santos in the box for Bishop Guertin.
So now Santos with the inadvertent contact draws the penalty. It'll be 4-on-4 for 1:08.
What are they talking about, Tom? I mean, it wasn't quite inadvertent. It was kind of dangerous. I don't know. Are they thinking about doing an extra couple of minutes? There's a pretty lengthy okay, they're going right to a tripping call. Yeah, I don't know what the delay was.
Well, to see if they wanted to give it a major 5.
Probably.
That's probably what they were talking about. 4-on-4. Guertin's got speed, skill, and size. Concord's got a mixture of all three as well. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top.
A lot of open ice right here. Bishop Concord lining up a wrister. The putback, no. A couple of players get hauled down in front legally, though, as Bishop Guertin's defense collapses on their goaltender, Luke Betancourt. Pair of 29s in net in this championship game. Luke Betancourt and Carter Heiss, number 29 for Concord. And Bishop Guertin does work it out of their own zone. We're even strength for a bit more before Concord will have the man advantage. Behind the net it goes. This is Braden McLean trying to make something happen, but Concord steals and they're off to the rush. Nolan Walsh, backhander, save. Luke Betancourt. Puck in the corner. Concord trying to set up a shot, a point blank from the slot. Wristing it over the net was Braden McLean. What a golden opportunity it was for him.
You know, in the first game of the day, Merrimack St. Thomas pounced on a couple of loose pucks just like that in the middle of the ice and were able to score.
Opportunity missed there for Concord, who will be getting the power, on the power play right now. Excuse me, they're 5-on-4 in favor of Concord for the next 45 seconds as they set up behind their own goal. Beautiful venue here on a beautiful spring day outside the Manchester SNHU Arena.
Yeah, we wouldn't know it in here, would we? I've been in here since 10 this morning, John.
Tom, I heard somebody kind of complain that it was cold in here. This is nice, right?
Actually, it's colder than I thought it was.
We've been to the Conway, right?
It's colder than I thought it was going to be. But we're not dying like we were at Conway Arena, which was very frigid this season. I am not going to miss going there. That's for sure.
He'll be in Holman before you know it. There's a wrister. Good stop, Betancourt. He'll hold on.
Luke Betancourt has not lost to a New Hampshire team all season long.
A hot team and a hot goalie, Tom. As you pointed out, only 2 goals allowed in the playoffs. That came in an 11-2 rout over Exeter in the semis.
Yeah, he shut out Bose 6-0. Running time in half of the third period. And then against Exeter, it was a 3-0 game, then it was 3-1, and then Guertin just kind of took off.
Still 5-on-4 for Concord for the next 10 seconds as they set up a possible shot here. Wrister, glove save, Betancourt with 2 seconds left in the penalty kill for Guertin.
Luke Betancourt sees the puck very well from the distance. He's been that way all season long.
It's like Carlton Fisk back there, gloving it. tall goaltender, too. That helps, I'm sure.
2 seconds left in the power play. And
face off to Betancourt's
penalty
right.
is now up. Here comes Santos.
And we have a whistle for hand pass to a teammate. So we have a stoppage in play with 11:41 to go. Concord 18-2 on the season, including those 2 playoff wins to get here. Both these 2 teams had a first-round bye. Concord is the #1 seed. Is it because, Tom, that they won the first game 6-1?
No, they had a better
that's right.
regular season
No,
record.
Bishop Guertin lost another game.
16-2. Guertin's other loss. They lost to Concord.
It was the Prout, right?
Well, yeah, it was to Prout of Providence, and they lost to Salem in the opener in overtime. I covered that game at Salem way back in December, around the 15th or 14th of December, about exactly 3 months ago. So
a long time ago, season-wise, relatively speaking, that team had lost the first 2 games, and then they had the Concord bump in the road, and just on a roll since. Bishop Guertin trying to strike first here. Psychologically, that first goal will mean a lot.
it will. It's a shame the Cardinals couldn't have taken advantage of that power play that they had. I mean, Mantone had quite a great rush to set that up. And
you kind of panicked when they lost the puck that one time with that skate trip.
And then the trip and everything else. John, while we're at it, I want to congratulate the Milford High School girls basketball team. They just captured the state championship today. It is their first state championship in girls basketball since Jimmy Carter was in the Oval Office.
In the 70s?
Yes.
That's tremendous.
In fact,
congrats,
the last
Milford.
time they were in a final, Ronald Reagan was in the Oval Office.
Wow. You know, that I got to call that semifinal basketball game for Milford. Rister turned away.
I was there against
You were there. I saw you there.
Yes.
And just a once-in-a-generation, maybe 2-generation team, as you just pointed out.
Yep.
Congrats. Concord trying to get a shot on goal here as they have the puck behind the net. Comes to the point. James Finnegan Graffair throws it back where Cameron Roy has it. Goes to the point. Back to Graffair. Just chips it in toward the goaltender. Defenseman Braden McLean able to gain control of the puck and pass up ice to his teammates. And with it is Jordan O'Hearn. Shoots it on the goalie, and forced to make a save was Carter Heiss.
Yeah, Heiss didn't know where the rebound was. That was why everybody was groaning. He made the save, and that wasn't as tough of a save, but it turned his body around. He didn't know where the rebound was.
And that caused a gasp from the crowd.
It did.
Concord, Rister, but wide of the goal. Betancourt tried for it, almost got out of position, but BG clears. Back to get it for Concord is Michael Barry, the 6'8" defenseman underclassman for the Crimson.
We saw him that day at Skate 3, remember?
Yeah.
He took up a lot of room at Skate
Probably
3.
grown another inch since then.
Yeah, well, this is a much bigger ice surface than
either
surface that these teams play on. Everett Arena and Skate 3, 2 small rinks.
On the attack, James Mantone shot toward the goal. And
Mantone is in the middle of everything. I'll tell you, he does a lot for this team. He's the captain. He kills penalties. He's their best facilitator. He is an excellent player. So is Jordan Dulude. Dulude is an excellent. I guarantee if there's a goal today by Guertin, there's going to be an assist. And then we got a penalty coming up.
We do?
A tripping call on the Tide. Another one.
Missed it in the course of the play. Mystified by it is Jaden Haas, who goes to the box, the sophomore, in the box. And here we go again, Tom, a power play opportunity for the Cardinals.
Let's see if the Cardinals can stay 5-on-4 and take advantage of it.
Deflected Rister and gloved. Seeing it all the way was Heiss.
Well, he was seeing it all the way. The question is can he stop it all the way? It was a rolling puck, so that's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I can just look right through Tim O'Neill's camera and see everything instead of working on this.
Tim O'Neill, Dan
everything.
Young on the end of the ice behind the Concord goal right now. What do we have here? Offside?
Offside. Must be. Yep,
face off outside the zone.
Outside the zone, exactly.
So, if you had to assess who's got the advantage right now, maybe a little bit to BG?
I think Concord's they've had more sustained pressure.
Okay.
Now, you're looking at a power play. That's why you're thinking of it.
All right, yeah.
You know, so.
I feel like I've been looking to my left a little bit more, but it's even. Basically 0-0 on the scoreboard as BG nearly makes a costly turnover in their own zone.
That's the problem. You know, a lot of coaches will tell you, high school games aren't often won, they're lost because of mistakes. And that was a big mistake right there that could have cost BG.
Yeah, you saw a glimpse of how it could happen.
The turnovers can kill you in any sport.
BG on the attack, still on the power play for another minute. Cross-ice pass to pick it up as Mike Ponto's shot goes up over everything into the seats. There is netting back there, but it made its way up into the seating area.
Talking to Gary Bishop the other night, he said his team is best when it moves its feet and passes the puck. He said passing the puck is what we do very well, and that's what we have to keep doing if we're going to beat Concord. And the one thing he did say about Concord, to beating Concord, the key was staying out of the penalty box.
Right now it is Concord who is in the penalty box. A giveaway, shorthanded. Wrister is blocked. Wrister by Trevor Craig on the penalty kill.
Craig got the turnover, but he got no room to maneuver. But what that does is it kills the penalty a little bit. Now there's 35 seconds left in the man advantage for Bishop Guertin.
James Mantone takes a heavy check into the boards from Craig. Over the line, BG with the puck. That's Braden McLean. Drops it. Wrister, save, and a long rebound gets cleared. That wrister by Noah Cordero down deep.
Cordero he's a kid that always is around the puck. I talked to you about him after that first game. During the first game we did, he scored the only goal of that game. He is right around the puck all the time. The puck finds him.
Excellent forechecking by Concord Roy, and that's, or was it Nolan Walsh? They kill off the rest of the power play. Now Concord has their man back. It's 5-on-5. And number 5, Jaden Haas, skates out of the zone with the puck and with speed. Down the boards he goes, around the goal line, and a centering pass whiffing on it was Tyler Morin. Great setup there.
The teams that have played here today have taken advantage of those types of passes.
Off the back of the skate of the BG defenseman, but he recovers. Did Mike Ponto, and BG gets the puck out of the zone. A one-on-one here for Noah Cordero, but it gets swatted away by fine defense work by Tyler Fennelly for Concord. Concord gets a line change. BG has just changed up before that. Out of the zone, Jordan Delude dumps it in right on the goalie, and Heiss will hold on.
I just think in this situation, goals are going to be few and far between. They have been for the most part in both championship games played here. It's a bigger ice surface.
Yeah.
The legs get a little weak during certain points of the period. You've got to change the lines a little more often. There's less continuity that you see.
A little bit of a hook there. He gets away.
It's away with it. They've been very lax with the calls today in the first 2 games. So, not overly so, but stuff that you'd see in the regular season not called a lot today, but tripping calls are basically leading the way in penalties. Those are the obvious ones. When a player goes down, it's usually a trip, and that's been the call for everything today, including in this game.
Concord manages to keep it in for a moment, but now BG can't get it out. Concord just somehow making life difficult at the blue line for BG. They do get it to center ice. Pokes, trading possessions. Concord dumps it in. They get quick line changes to the Crimson Tide. BG coming out of their own zone. That was Cam Valancourt with the puck. Does a good job of getting it all the way into the Concord zone before BG changes up. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first period. We are scoreless. Turnover. BG in front. Good body check by Concord. Well timed.
Clean play.
Concord captain Tyler Fennelly was the reason why that was thwarted.
And as usual, when you have a play like that, everything comes down the other end and a chance for another play.
The counter. And Concord nearly had a great play on either ends, but BG's defense steps up. There's a stick in the passing lane by Tyler Morin and dumps right back in. Another quick line change for the Crimson.
4:26 left to play in the first period.
Gavin Santos trying to connect with Jordan O'Hearn, but can't, and that's going to be icing. No, they say they could have played it just before the line, so good wave off. And Concord's going to have to go the distance. With numbers down the far boards goes Cam Chandonnet, but BG is able to break him up. Not out. Cardinals having a little bit of trouble getting out of their own zone against this Concord
They have.
team.
That's why I'm giving Concord the advantage in this period. Guertin's had a couple of chances, but no sustained pressure.
Jack Minichi gets sandwiched up against the boards, but manages to draw a double team and get the puck to a teammate.
Here's a 2-on-2.
Trying to slide a pass to James Mantone, doesn't get through. Loose puck in front, recovery, turnaround, wrister by Noah Cordero, but misses the net.
That's the thing, keep shooting the puck if you're Guertin. Don't try to make the pretty play, but try to pass it, keep the puck moving, but also keep the puck going towards the net.
To the point. That's Jack Minichi that shoots it in the diagonal from the defensive, the point.
There's a wrister coming
from the
right
dot,
here.
That's blocked. Slapper off of the pipe and goes into the netting. Whoa, that was the close one for Bishop Guertin as they nearly scored the game's first goal. A bomb from the point by Mike Ponto.
A lot of goals today in the previous 2 games have been scored when a puck is deflected out and someone pounces on it and lets it rip. That was the furthest I've seen for one of those plays, but that's how it happens. The goalie just not able to react in time when there is a deflected puck, and that's what happened in that play.
And it looked like one of those end-over-end slap shots too, Tom, that are a knuckler that's tough for the goaltender. It nearly got underneath the crossbar, but rang it and went up. Good check at the blue line by Rowan Arndt, number 18 for Concord.
No surprise.
There's a crazy bounce. Oh, a chance for Bishop Guertin as the puck came off a seam in the boards where the door is over there in the far diagonal.
Well, the problem was he had to backhand it. And when you backhand it like that, you push it wide, and that's what he did.
Guertin trying to get over the blue line with numbers. There's a dump in and a line change for Rowan Arndt and Concord. Back to get it is Braden McLean for Bishop Guertin. Trying to connect up the far boards. And Concord puck with just over 2 minutes remaining. Good poke check at the line by Braden McLean. And he sends Dom Trepanier into the offensive zone. Stolen away.
Yep.
Back comes Chad LaRiviere for Concord. Good stick though by, he didn't have the puck and the ref missed it, but that's going to draw some boos. But good defense there by Guertin to get back.
And good non-calls. There was a little bit of contact on that, and there was contact in the corner, but no penalties being taken. 2 quality teams. You would expect the penalties to be at a bare minimum. 1:50 to play here in the first period.
These 2 teams coming off very different semifinals. Tom was talking about maybe low scoring for this. That's what Concord had against Hanover, 3-1, and BG with the 11-2 blowout over Exeter. 2-1 was the final when BG beat Concord at Concord earlier in the season.
This is a chance right here. Nope.
Poke check.
Poked away.
Both teams are really good at that. Poke check at a pivotal point in the rush. If you show them the puck, they'll poke it away. Tyler Fennelly back with Finnegan Graffair on defense for Concord, playing some catch with now 1:10 left to go in the period. And Concord may be icing this. I think he's going to have to call that icing.
Yeah, he is.
And faceoff will come back to the Concord zone, which could be a key moment in this game. Crazy bounce off the boards over there. You wonder if that's what's going to produce this game's first goal. Something
it's going to be a mistake.
Predictable.
It's going to be a mistake, I would think. Someone's going to have to turn the puck over in front of the net or turn it over in a bad spot or a weird deflection where someone can pounce on it and score.
Almost a shot off the draw.
That, just like that, right?
Yeah, here comes Concord. With 1 minute left, sticked away to the far boards by Betancourt.
Best chance in the game so far has been James Mantone's early breakaway.
Yep. Other than the Ponto shot, he made his own chance from the blue line. Concord able to break up that rush. 40 seconds to go. That went off a skate, and they're going to call this no icing. That's an interesting call. How long your arms have to be to catch up to that puck, but BG on the attack. Here comes Jordan Dulude. He just shoots it over the goalie off the far boards. Still 20 seconds remain in the period. BG keeps it in. Concord intercepts.
Oh, there's a chance.
Good move. Rister goes wide. That was Nolan Walsh that stepped around the check and nearly got an unnecessary late hold. And that's going to be icing against Bishop Guertin. So a chance to get a shot away here with 5 seconds to go in a scoreless first period.
The angle was cut down, and that's why that shot went wide. Tried to get it around the defenseman. Slapped wide. 5.1 seconds left to play here in the opening period. BG Concord scoreless.
Face off to the left of Luke Betancourt. Face off, no clear winner. BG's able to get it out, and that will do it. 15 minutes in the books here in the New Hampshire Boys Division I State Hockey Championship.
Not a surprise, 0-0. Two good teams, two very good, well-rounded teams. They're good defensively. They can make some plays offensively, and the goaltenders are primo. And what does it add up to? A 0-0 game after one period here in the Division I Finals at Southern New Hampshire University Arena.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. We'll take a break. We'll come back for the second period of this hockey game. It is anybody's championship to win. Stay with us on Nashua ETV. Welcome back, everybody, to the SNHU Arena and SNHU in Manchester. Period number 2 of the New Hampshire Boys Division I State Hockey Championship for 2025 coming right up. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. We are scoreless after one.
And it's been pretty predictable, right? I mean, Guertin had the advantage early. When Mantone breaks in, it's dragged down, power play. Then they give up that power play with a tripping call. And really, it's been both teams just taking advantage of whatever turnovers could happen to get a couple of shots here and there. But there's been no situation where you think this team is going to break out. They've been very tight. Both teams tight. So let's see if they loosen up here in the second period. Strange things happen in high school hockey, John, where trends start in a very fast pace situation. So we'll see how it works here. If you notice the face-off circle as the logo for the NCAA. They're going to host the NCAA regionals here in a couple of weeks, few weeks.
Underway, second period, first chance for Bishop Guertin as the captain, number 12, James Mantone, rips a wrister that goes up wide to the right, and Concord is back on the attack. This is Jaden Haas, goes into the corner, gets knocked down. Concord retains the puck. Haas battling against a couple of BG defenders.
It's a good job for Concord to keep it in at that point. BG was looking to clear and trying to get a break.
Over the line with speed comes Noah Cordero. Gets pinned to the boards, though, by Tyler Fennelly, the Concord defenseman. Good job by him. And the Crimson back on the attack. The one-timer off the stick of Austin Prue. Stick save, Betancourt. Back to the point and out to center ice.
There is nobody wide open on the ice. There's not a lot of space for either team. A pass is made, and all of a sudden, either a green or a white jersey is on top of the opposite color.
Deflected pass from Cam Chandonnet, sticked into the Concord bench by Luca Ferrari, and we have a face-off coming up on the dot, just outside the BG zone, as the goaltenders have switched ends, just like in the pros here for the second period. BG now defending the goal to our
Yeah,
left.
they do it all the time in high school, regular season.
So Carter Heiss elects to hang on to that with a BG player in the general area, Jordan O'Hearn. Tim O'Neill on our camera here at center ice. Dan Young on the end of the ice to our left, behind now the BG goaltender, Luke Betancourt.
Dan Young down an ice surface. He's got to be a little colder than we are right now.
I would think.
Huh? Oh, he's up. Oh, okay. I thought
He's standing up.
I thought he was further down.
Clock for behind the Concord goal, and Crimson doing a nice job of coming out with it. This is Trevor Craig, who shoots it in on Betancourt. Craig pays the price. A heavy hit there at the blue line by Jordan O'Hearn.
Now, Guertin, 3-on-2 possible, but no.
O'Hearn just slides it in on the goaltender. BG gets a line change. Concord trying to sprint down the other boards with it, but no, BG's out quick. Good poke check there by James Mantone. Well, he said he'd be in the middle of everything.
He is.
Number 12 for BG. Just looking for his opportunity to score the game's first goal. That's a break up by Noah Cordero. Here's Mantone with it near boards.
Watch out, he's a very good passer.
He lured the defenseman to come with him, gave it to Cordero. Cordero's wrister trying for the glove save, and whiffing was Carter Heiss. BG with the puck still. Cordero in the far boards.
Well, he had Dulude right in front of the net.
Deflects back to the point. Wrister through traffic. Concord blocks it.
Yeah, Jordan Dulude right there. If you could have gotten the puck to the net, and Dulude was right there to pounce on any rebound, but they just didn't work out that way. And you know what? When these two teams play, it usually never does.
Good pressure by Guertin leads to an icing call against Concord. So the faceoff will come back to the Concord zone to the left of Carter Heiss. 15-minute periods. We're just about 2.5 minutes into this one. We're still scoreless. Concord with 11 state championships, BG with 6. And they have met many, many times in the finals. BG beat Concord in 2015 to win the title. Concord's beaten them many times, including 3 out of 4 during their dynasty days in the late 90s. It kind of mimicked the New York Yankees dynasty in the late 90s. 4 straight wins.
Concord is usually, it is a rare moment, a rare season, when either of these two teams are not in the semifinals, Final Four.
That is true when you look down the list.
Last year, Guertin didn't make the Final Four. Concord did, but they lost.
Nashua with 2 titles, Don. 2002 you were there, and 1986 you were there.
Yep.
For Nashua's 2 state hockey titles. Of course, then we had the split. And hey, glory days may be coming back. Who knows if they get them back together?
Well, I don't think that'll give you glory right away. It'll give you numbers.
It'll give you numbers, and
right. And
that's
what they sorely need. Is North Souhegan had to forfeit basically the last 2 games of the season because they just didn't have the numbers because of injuries.
Wrister,
a chance.
what a chance!
Oh, that's the best chance of the day.
Yeah,
and fired wide.
They had a 2-on-1 down deep. Betancourt casually gloves that one. I believe that was number 11 for Concord, Luke Rondiak, who found the puck on his stick, but Betancourt just calmly handled that 2-on-1 and then the glove save after.
Now, they made the mistake of trying to go high on Betancourt. I think if you're going to beat Betancourt, a kid that tall, go low, right?
Yeah, and you know, maybe deflect one low because he'll have harder trouble seeing it. He's really good with that glove.
He really is.
Face-off won by BG. And defenseman Braden McLean able to clear it up, but it hits something and goes right into the announcer's table through the glass somehow. A new puck and a new face-off to the right of Betancourt. Concord wins it. Back to the point. They shoot it in behind the goal. That's Rowan Arndt who takes a heavy hit from Braden McLean. McLean again deals with Jaden Haas this time. Wrister through traffic, deflected.
Oh, there was a wide open net. The puck had gone to the left, and it was sitting out there, but no one from Concord could reach it.
Yeah, the shot was on the right, and the deflection went to the left, and Betancourt wasn't there, but as you said, there was nobody to pounce. unfortunately for Bishop Guertin.
Puck outside the zone on an offsides call. Face off, 10:35 to play second period. BG Concord for the D1 title. They are scoreless.
Yeah, so much for home ice advantage. They've met twice this season, once in skate 3, BG's home ice, where BG took a beating 6-1, and then of course during this season-long run after that loss, they have just they beat
2 weeks later they beat them up in Concord 2-1 on a Saturday night.
This game is feeling more like the 2-1 game.
Big turnover.
Centering pass deflected. Rister, great job of diving in front of that by Trevor Craig, and he blocked the shot from the point. Concord back to get it. Skating out from behind his own net comes Braden Beauregard. Beauregard still with it. Backhands it off of a BG player, and Cardinals clear with some numbers here. Noah Cordero. Rister goes too high. He had James Mantone on the wing, who was getting the defenseman's attention, so it's probably a good idea to take the shot, but just not on net.
A lot of high shots today.
Yeah, there's adrenaline behind those misses.
In the other games, yeah, exactly.
LaRiviere is ridden off the puck by Gavin Santos, and back on the attack comes Mantone. Good stick, though, by Michael Barry, the 6'8" defenseman with the long reach. Stepping through the defense, but no, not the last line of defense, was Tyler Morin for Concord.
Well, we're seeing the same play over and over and over. We're seeing one skater come down and have a defenseman knock the puck away, and they're going to have a face-off down the other end. No penalty call. It was.
I guess there's no way to coach them, watch out for poke checks, because poke checks are what they are.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's just back and forth. Every time you think the team is going to have a break, there are the opposing jerseys in their way, and that's the way it's been for both teams in this period and throughout this game. Guertin's best chance was the 2-on-1, and Cordero chose to shoot it rather than pass it. And probably, like you said, the right choice, because Mantone was covered.
Cardinals with a chance here. Centering pass, and Concord gets back with numbers to break it up. Rister from the point, deflected. Pad save made by Carter Heiss. He saw it through all the traffic.
Boy, John, I looked at that. I don't know if he even touched it. I think it was blocked.
Maybe.
Might have been. I'm not sure. But
I heard the thud on the pad.
There were 2 players there.
It's going by. You know, it might have been a shin guard instead of the
I'd like
pad.
to see that again, but because it would have been a fabulous save.
Yeah, it was a good idea to shoot it. You might get lucky. You put shots toward the goal. And
this is a game now. You've got you've played halfway through.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is you need to basically just shoot the puck. Shoot, and shoot some more.
Which is maybe exactly what the game plan was for BG coming out after the second period. They had a shot right away from Mantone that missed. They had another one from Cordero that missed. And that one that maybe didn't get through traffic.
What you're looking for is a penalty or a deflection. The penalty gives you the power play. The deflection gives you a little bit of luck. One of those things has got to happen for one of these teams to score. Yeah. Because I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I'll probably be proven wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if 8:20 left in the third period we're still 0-0. Who knows?
Maybe a good little thing like icing could determine the outcome, and that's an icing call. Another one against Concord, but they win the faceoff.
They got right down there. Got right down.
And it's still in the Concord zone as puck is fought for. You got James Mantone over there. Also, Jordan Dulude. Dulude has it. He puts it right back into the scrum. Now he takes it away. Backhand pass, but it hits the Concord defenseman instead of the intended recipient, Mantone. Concord having difficulty working out of their zone against this BG unit, but now they do, and right back it goes. This is onside.
Oh, this line has really done a great job. Offside.
I disagree with that call.
So do I.
Yeah.
Face off back down the other way.
It wasn't Mantone that was offside.
No.
He was right in front of us, but I don't know. Maybe it was somebody on the other side of the ice.
7:42 remaining second period.
Is this also like basketball, Tom, where they have 3 on-ice officials and 3 on-court officials, you know, for the playoffs? I mean,
Well, right
is it
now
different
you've
from
got
regular
2
season?
with the armbands, so
They have only 2 in the regular season, right?
Right.
There's a centering pass, doesn't get it out
yes, they
there.
only have 2 in the regular season.
More eyes on the ice, more eyes on the court. NHIAA playoffs. Trying to pin the Concord defenseman against the boards. Doing a good job of it is Cameron Roy for Concord. As the Crimson keep it in for the moment. Around the boards it goes, fetched by Cam Auger, who takes a heavy hit but allows the puck to go to a teammate. Knocked down at the point by Cordero and flipped into the scorer's bench by Concord. Another line change. 0-0. These two teams in their storied histories, they have played some overtime in the playoffs. Most notably, 1993, Concord lost to Hanover 3-2 in 2 overtimes, Tom. I know you don't want to see a repeat of a 2 overtime game today. It will be tonight if there was.
It'll be quite a reaction if we do, right? One way or the other.
Wow, yeah. That is what is on the line as they slide it in and Betancourt covers up.
Yeah,
Not only you're playing for the championship trophy, you're playing for the best memories for the rest of your life. That's really what's at stake.
Well,
The trophy, who knows where that ends up, but the memories stay with you.
Riviera and Plymouth State just a week ago on a Friday night in the NASCAR championship game, John, they went 4 overtimes in the women's final. It is the second longest NCAA Division III women's hockey game in history.
I can't believe there was a longer one.
Well, there was.
Oh.
Don't know what it was, but
What's
there
the
was.
minutes on that? I mean, that's...
Well, you played 2 full games and then about a half a period, I think, when the goal was scored.
Wow, 2 full games and a half a period. It's a lot of playing time.
It sure is.
Wrister, save, loose puck. Heiss got knocked down. I think all eyes were on the puck. I don't know if it was a trip, but
Puck was sitting there, no one could reach it.
Concord trying to desperately get this out, but BG keeping the pressure on as they shoot it around the boards again. To fetch it is Sean Hughes, centering pass at the point.
Pressure now, BG.
Santos wrestling at the point. Concord wins the battle, gets it out. It's a 2-on-2 for the moment. Stand-up check and a takeaway. Good job by Cam Auger.
This could lead to a break.
Back on the attack comes the Cardinals. That's a shin shot and knocked down. He's in pain is Finnegan Graffair, who took one for the team there. It'll be a face-off to the left of Carter Heiss.
Some of his family's barbecue will probably help make him feel better, right?
Yes.
It's the family that owns the barbecue place.
That's right. Smoke Joe's Barbecue, the Graffair family.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you could put some of that rub on it. Is that what they call it, the sauce?
Yeah.
The Graffair family are surely here and watching this. I guess they got somebody back manning the grill, but I wouldn't blame them if all the family members wanted to be here.
Well, everything for Concord was 1-on-3, 2-on-4. Guertin playing a very defensive game, not defensive-minded game, but their defensemen and their forwards have come back to check. Done a good job with it.
BG gets the puck out of their own zone with some pace. Down ice comes Dom Trepanier. Trepanier into the corner. He is shouldered into the boards by Chandonnet for Concord, and the Crimson take it away, defusing the BG threat for the moment. But BG gets back the loose puck, and they shoot it into the corner. Changing directions and getting knocked down. They'll say the boards caused it. No trip. Concord with it. Down the left wing comes Jaden Haas. He's going deep. He puts the brakes on. Centering pass, now almost deflected off the BG defenseman, Jack Manici. Dangerous moment there. Concord with it. As BG changes, snapshot from the point, blocked by Pontone. Pontone though loses it, centering pass off the stick of Cameron.
That's a turnover, and now we get a break the other way.
Nearly 2-on-1. Oh, they almost had a man ahead of the field, but catching up to Sean Schultz was Chad LaRiviere. He can fly. LaRiviere has the puck, gets checked into the boards, but still has it.
Still has it. That's amazing.
Revivier is determined. He broke it up on one end. He sets it up on the other. Rister doesn't get through traffic as BG gets back with numbers. Nearly a deflection into an own goal by Luca Ferrari.
Right.
Dangerous stick there.
Off Betancourt's stick and shoulder and popped up, almost went behind him.
That's unfortunate, but his best save in this period comes off his own teammate. Fast and furious action suddenly here in this second period. Rister through traffic hit a body high on Concord's side, and they're out with it. Pushing it up ice for the Crimson is Tyler Moore, but he's intercepted at center ice, and puck is shot right back in. BG gets a line change. Back to get it for Concord is Michael Barry. He puts it the other way. Tyler Fennelly up the boards and out. And with it at the point, back to Fennelly. BG fans, Concord fans, the students going back and forth across the ice as they wisely separate the fans here at the SNHU Arena.
Each side has its place.
You can see from our camera the Concord side over there with all those signs.
Right, we are on the BG side, but we're away from the students. The students are way down to our left.
Got a piece of it to Dom Trepandier, and he was looking for it. Maybe he would have had a break in, but didn't get the bounce, and the puck almost comes up here.
Yeah, there's a puck right down there, John. Let's go down and get it, huh?
Seems like nobody. Oh, the student just throws it back into play.
See, there's no netting all the way around. The netting ends around the ice, around the goalie area. There's no netting along the length of the ice.
The officials elect not to go with the two-puck experiment. Put the other one in the pocket. That'd be interesting.
Tell you what, someone.
That might lead to a goal. You throw another puck out.
I'll tell you what. 2:32 left to play in the period with that whistle. In a scoreless hockey game, my prediction is looking pretty good, don't you?
Yeah, it is. I mean, 2-1 earlier in the season. BG won at Concord, and boy, this one's going. One goal might be enough. Who knows?
Dan Young all the way down the other end of the ice behind Betancourt. He's got a lot of room down there. How come Dan Young gets all the room and we don't have any room?
It's the VIP place over there.
Right.
You gotta know who he is.
Here's a turnover.
That's
another one.
There's a turnaround pass that doesn't find a Concord stick, and BG able to work it out. Cordero, cross ice. That's Jordan Dulude. Dulude, Cordero, and it's saved by Heiss. Mantone was right on the doorstep, but just couldn't get that loose puck.
Unbelievable.
Rister bobbled by Betancourt, but he's got it. That was a great chance for BG.
That was a great chance for BG and a great chance for Concord. One of the clear shots, the only clear shots that Concord's had in this period.
Face off to the left of Luke Betancourt. 1:55 to go in the second period in a championship atmosphere. It's the SNHU Arena. 2025 Division I boys hockey titles on the line. First goal is not just a psychological boost, it is potentially a game decider at this point after playing almost 2/3 scoreless. Back to get it, Concord's defenseman, Tyler Fennelly. A lot of touches, a lot of good touches in this game for Concord. Obviously one of the big reasons why they are in the title game. Fennelly, head up. Stick to head by Trevor Craig into the BG zone. Back to get it. Graydon McLean for BG. Clears it around. Deflected back into the zone. And ends up on a BG stick. This is Mantone pinching past Fennelly. Concord able to take it away.
Oh, that's open ice. We haven't seen too much of that right there.
Cameron Roy with the open ice, but doesn't do much with it as he kind of fanned on his shot, and weakly banks off the boards, tied up by Betancourt. Both teams change.
1:02 to play in the second period. 0-0. Or as they say in John's favorite sport, 0-0.
Soccer. When's the next World Cup, Tom? I know you're.
That's right. When is that going? When's that coming up?
Is it in the United States? Or?
06, right? 06, right?
06.
I'm sure it's 06.
U.S. and Canada.
Yep.
Oh, Tom's going to be at one of those games, I'm sure. The only way Tom would go is if he's covering it.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
He's not buying a ticket to Gillette to go watch the World Cup.
Yeah, you want to know what those tickets are probably going to cost.
Ooh. Yeah, even if it is in the U.S. in the game, huh? I think it's great that it's coming back. They were here when I think I was very young, right? They were, I remember them playing at Gillette in the World Cup way back then.
A couple stories of that, yep.
Back in the 80s. Around the boards it goes. Yeah, 0-0 is the score with just about a half a minute to go in this second period. Don't want to give away a late score here. Either team. BG out with it. On his stick is Dom Trepanier. Shoots it on.
On a clear shot. We haven't seen one of those for Guertin.
Yeah, right-handed shot coming off the boards near the point. Tester from Dom Trepanier, the 6'2" sophomore. Both these two teams have a lot of size. A lot of kids 5'10" and taller and 6 feet and 6'8" in the case of Michael Barry. The defenseman of Concord is off the ice at the moment. Concord wins the faceoff, but BG steals it away. In the corner is Jordan Dulude. Dulude is stapled and puck taken away.
10 seconds.
Can Concord get a shot off? They do.
They do.
Bencourt hangs on, no rebound.
Now it's a one-time, one shot. No rebound is the key. If there was a rebound, that's when things get dicey.
Yep.
6.1 seconds left in the period. Face-off in the Guertin end. This is a big face-off here. Cardinals will want to go in 0-0. They don't want to give Concord a chance here with time expiring.
There's enough of a face-off win that Concord couldn't get a shot away.
Did not get it away. Wow, what a game, huh?
Yeah, that second period flew by. John Collins with Tom King here on Nashua ETV. It is anybody's championship, a trophy, but more important, the best memories for a lifetime are on the line as the third period approaches. Stay with us for the exciting finish. Thank you for watching Nashua ETV.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Welcome back to the SNHU Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire, as we get set for the third period of the one-game winner-take-all New Hampshire Boys Division I championship game. It is 0-0 after 30 minutes of hockey. I'm John Collins along with Tom King. Anybody's championship, Tom.
Well, it really is. I mean, these are the two best teams in the state. Fitting that they're here and fitting that it's 0-0 after 2 periods. Can it go deeper than 3? We will see.
These two teams have met 6 times previously in history in the state title game. Concord leads the head-to-head state championship battle 4 games to 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep.
BG has won most recently as they won in 2015.
Well, yeah,
10 years
Concord,
ago.
Against Concord.
Against Concord, yeah.
Right. There's one in front.
Shoveled in right off the opening face-off into the Concord zone. Yep,
Like
Dulude had the chance.
With the backhand.
Making the save, Carter Heiss.
Dulude just didn't quite get enough elevation or speed on it. It's just a soft deflection.
BG faceoff when shot on Heiss makes the save.
Oh!
And it's almost in.
Thought it was gonna go in and it didn't.
Deflected puck.
Everybody was ready to start to cheer. You could hear the rise in the voices of the crowd. Then all of a sudden,
did it touch the goal line? I mean,
I'd have to see it again.
So I saw some arms start to come up. BG with the puck. That's Cordero on the far side as he throws it in deep.
Let's see, fresh legs at the start of a period can do a lot of things, John. It's later in the game when those plays don't take place.
Cardinals on the attack here, and now Concord trying to answer back. Concord a little bit on their heels to begin play in the third period. And again, these two teams did meet during the season earlier. 6-1 win at Skate 3, 2-1 win for Concord, 2-1 win for BG at Concord. So it's a rubber game in the season, but this is the one that really counts.
Watch out.
Centering pass intercepted. Nice play by Jordan O'Hearn. Way out of his net was Heiss, and he's able to backhand it away from the forechecker.
A little gamble, but he knew that there wasn't much green around him.
Right, Trepanier was alone.
Yep.
And out. Cam Auger throws it up the boards. Auger listed as a freshman, number 9. He's had a nice impact in this game. A stand-up check to break up a Concord rush comes to mind that triggered a near goal-scoring chance for the Cardinals. Shows confidence his coach has in him, being in the championship game as a freshman. And out of the zone come the Cardinals. They throw it in and go in after it. First to get it is Braden Beauregard for Concord. He loses it. Thrown around behind the net, stolen by the Cardinals. Jordan O'Hearn shoveled out towards.
This is the chance. When you steal the puck deep, all of a sudden you put players who are ready to break out on the defensive.
Crimson with a rush here as the puck goes wide of the goal and ricochets near boards.
Guertin couldn't take advantage of it. Now Concord came down and they couldn't take advantage of it. Watch out here.
That's Lucas Rondiak that had the puck deep. Rondiak chasing after it, but getting there first is Gavin Santos. He skates it out. Passes it to Mogolanicki. Mogolanicki with it. Centering pass. Oh, what a chance there for Gavin Santos, but he whiffed on it, and back come the Crimson. Putting the brakes on is Nolan Walsh.
That's just it.
Save Betancourt.
You make the mistake or have the chance, it doesn't turn out, and all of a sudden comes back the other way.
The dangerous counterplay, and save Betancourt face off to his left. So BG putting on most of the pressure here in the first few minutes of period number 3, but we are still scoreless. Shots on goal now. BG with a slight advantage, 16-15. Ricochets off the boards. Cardinals have to clear. He's trying to shoot it into the bench instead. That's Cam Valancourt, number 3, the junior defenseman for the Cardinals.
One more game after this. It'll be the women's game. It'll be the girls' game. Hanover against Portsmouth Oyster River. They can win a contest there too.
Steady stream of fans in and out of SNHU Arena all day. Meanwhile, Tom King just stays.
No, I'll be staying for that one.
You'll be staying for that one.
No, I'll be out of here. I'll be out of here after this.
Huge hit in the corner.
See daylight.
That was James Mantone who laid the lick. Hits another Concord player as Rowan Arndt absorbed that one, but the Crimson do get it out and shovel it in behind the BG goal. First to get it, Braden McLean around the boards, not out. Struggling with Jaden Haas of Concord, and still with it as the Crimson make it difficult just to clear the zone.
Everything in this game is difficult.
Yes.
Everything.
You said, the rare open shot.
Rare open shot, the rare open ice, the rare open anything, but here is a breakaway.
And again, checked off the puck and an easy save for Betancourt. Good defensive play by Mike Ponto.
Yeah, Ponto kid decided he was going to go to the body and check him off the puck rather than try to swipe at it, which is a good idea because if he swiped at it, he might have tripped him.
Yes, and you go to the box.
Right, so he went to the body, and that's it. And, you know, I don't want to jinx anybody, but, you know, since those first 2 penalties in the first period, we haven't had any.
Oh, we had somebody leave a broken stick.
Yep.
Not broken. Just had to make the change, so he left. Gets it back, BG player with a not broken stick. Cross ice pass, heavy hit. Going for the hit instead of the puck there was Jack Stone. But Cardinals have it for a moment. No. Shot back in. Braden Beauregard around the boards. First to get it. Gavin Santos can't get it out. And now chipped down the ice and chased after. First back for Concord is Braden Beauregard. They call the icing.
Yeah, they are going to call icing. Puck was in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, it was.
4 or 5 feet out in front of the net, sitting there. And luckily for Guertin, they were able to get a stick on it and get it out of there, but it cost them an icing with 10:47 left in regulation. We're going to have to say regulation because we're 0-0.
In 2010, Concord was involved in a 1-0 state final. They defeated Exeter 1-0. This game could come down to that. You don't know. BG with it over the line. Stepping around a defenseman, shovels a backhand. Furious, ferocious defense trying to desperately stop.
No one is allowed to skate in on the goaltender alone.
Yeah.
It's just not happening.
That was Gavin Santos that was
that's a good shot.
on the way to the
Through
goal.
traffic. That's a great shot. And a great job by Haas to make the save.
Yeah, Heiss did see it all the way.
Heiss was right there. He saw it all the way,
Yeah.
but a fantastic shot.
Official getting in between Tyler Fennelly of Concord and Jordan O'Hearn of BG as they nearly went to blows. So face off to the left of the Concord netminder. Neutral result, and a shot from a bad angle had to be sticked away. Kind of a save. That might be a shot on goal from that tough angle for the Cardinals.
Guertin had another one from the point that was deflected. Here's a chance right here. A wrister coming up. Nope.
That wrister from the corner was by Ryan Mogilanecki. He's got it back. Mogilanecki stepping in toward the circle, gets double team sandwich. There's a loose puck. Backhander as the crowd comes to their feet. The blind shot nearly went 5-hole.
And BG's best offensive pressure on the Tide in this game. All these shots from weird angles, bounces, deflections. Nothing. Nothing. They cannot get it past the goaltender.
That was Jordan O'Hearn with a turnaround screenshot on the ice that somehow Heiss was able to see and not allow it to go between his legs. BG keeping the pressure on. Shot to score right there. What a feed to the high slot. And the first goal of the game scored by the Cardinals on what a wrist shot one-timer by Noah Cordero. Huge goal for the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0 with 9:39 left in the state championship game.
Well, the kid who forgot his jersey for the semifinals, he was able to play, but it threw him off. He didn't figure into scoring at all in that game. Gets the goal for BG. I'm sure he had his jersey with him this afternoon, that's for sure.
Wow, Cordero really bent the twine with that savage wrister. And Carter Heiss, no chance on that. It was through a screen, centering pass. Concord's trying to answer right back and tie this thing up. Back on the attack comes Jordan Duluth and the Cardinals. And then a shot by Mantone goes up into the netting as a stick got in front of his to deflect the shot. Let's listen to the assist. Mike Ponto and Jordan Duluth. I believe Jordan Duluth was the one that set up the one-timer.
At 5 minutes, 21 seconds.
Cordero from Ponto and Duluth.
Well, I told you Duluth would assist on a goal today, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yep.
And he had the assist of his life right there to Cordero.
So far, it's
so
1-0 with 9:03 to play for a state championship for BG.
Cardinals looking for their 7th state championship, but Concord still wants to make it an even dozen.
Unbelievable.
Face off to the left of Luke Betancourt. Won by the Cardinals. They go up the boards, but not out. And it's kept in for the moment. Try to go up the boards again, and Concord is there. Centering pass. Heavy hit into the corner by Cam Auger, and freshman throwing his weight around. Centering pass, and right there to take it was Don Trepanier with speed. Trepanier over the Concord blue line, drop pass through traffic by Jordan O'Hearn. Shot from the point, kind of a misfire, and Concord's able to get it out. BG steals. Mogilanecki had it for a moment. Concord shoots it in, gets a line change. All 5 players go off, and 5 new ones come on. Near boards with it is Sean Hughes. Concord shoots it out. Foot race. This is Braden McLean first to get it, with Lucas Rondiak on his heels. Two Concord forecheckers kind of gambling up ice. BG.
And they're going to have to start to gamble soon, right?
They're down 1-0, and it's getting late early, as Yogi used to say.
7:47 left to play in the hockey game in regulation, that is.
Concord needs the equalizer. BG looking for a dagger.
Watch out here.
Drop pass, wrister.
Blocked.
Might have been deflected. Great save by Betancourt.
I don't know how that puck got to Betancourt, and Betancourt makes the save.
Nice check there by Ponto to knock the Concord puck handler off of it, but then BG ices it.
Yeah, they iced it because it was just too close to call there.
Yeah.
Just get it out of there, and that's what we're taught to do, is just get it out.
And of course, in high school, unlike the pros, you can use icing to get a line change, which BG does. Gets some gassed players off the ice, and face off to the right of Betancourt, won by James Mantone, but the BG defense just throws it up, and Concord intercepts. Saved by Betancourt.
Boy, you watch that shot right from the corner, and you see it airborne, and you wonder, is
I don't know,
anybody going to deflect that in?
Is there a better way to get the puck out than just like blindly shooting it up to where the point man's waiting?
I don't know. I mean, there's no better way to do anything in this game, right? The best play was the play by Duluth to get the puck out to the point, and then the shot by
Cordero.
Yeah.
That was a beauty. What a step-up hit there by Mantone.
That's what he does.
Loose puck, though. Concord's going to get a shot away here. It stops in its tracks. It's going to be a breakaway.
No!
Oh, they can't connect. And he's got to go. Is that icing, really?
Icing, yes. The pass under the stick of Antone.
Oh, boy, what a
Could
chance
not
that would
reach
have
it.
been. That would have been, in effect, like a penalty shot, like a shootout chance.
It was a lone breakaway, and Antone had it with 6:43 left and couldn't do it.
Concord committing more to the offense. Got caught. They're off, nobody back on defense, and BG just missed their chance. But it's still 1-0 Cardinals as the BG defense gets it out. 6.5 minutes remaining. 1-0. BG looking for another. Wrister. Blocker save directed to the corner. First there to get it is Trepanier, but taken away by Chad Larivia around the boards. Not out. Stolen by BG. Wrister, another save. As BG just throwing shots at the goal. This one almost went out of play. Nope. It's still on the ice.
John, that's what they're doing in this period better than they've done all game, is throwing shots. Throwing shots at the net.
And of course, the best one of all, the twisted wristed by Noah Cordero to give us our game's only goal. Concord desperately trying to tie this up. A stick lift, takeaway, and a heavy check. Cam Auger throwing his freshman weight around.
Dangerous
There's a
play.
shot from the point that gets deflected to the far corner.
That puck came through the whole area, no one there. And
Betancourt, no rebounds given.
But that centering pass was right there. The only problem, there wasn't a white shirt there, but there was a lot of ice there and a lot of room for somebody to come at it and score.
5:38 remaining.
Wow.
Concord goaltender Carter Heist communicating with the bench. There's a wrister. What an opportunity in the slot all by himself for Lucas Rondiak, but he missed the net. Concord still has it. This Rondiak near boards lets it go into the deep corner. Back to get it is Nolan Walsh. Throws it to the point, out of the zone. Concord with it. A dump in. First to get it. Cam Auger around the boards and out. It's a good choice. There was nobody home there for Concord. Right on goal, the easy glove save again. Betancourt with the casual leather, and BG gets it out. Under 5 minutes to go. We are in the final 5 minutes of the state championship game, barring a Concord equalizer. Puck's launched all the way down. That's going to be icing. Nobody could see it for a moment. I don't know if you want to ice it so much if you're BG.
You want a line change? I mean, that was a deliberate icing. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to be there for it. You flipped it up all the way down like you would on a power play.
Yeah, trying to kill a penalty.
Right, so Concord's got a face-off right in the circle to the...
Mentone wins the face-off, and it's going to be another icing. They just immediately slapped it down the length of the ice, did Ponto.
4:36 left to play in the hockey game. Bishop Guertin is out-shooting Concord in this game, 21-19.
Mentone going to try to win another face-off, and he does against Chadler Riviere. Ponto had a touch on this, but Concord keeps it in. The turnaround shot, and saved by Betancourt.
Oh, man.
With Chadler Riviere standing right there. Concord getting their chances.
They are, but Betancourt getting in saves. This is incredible.
Mentone will try to win 3 face-offs in a row. No, stolen by Concord, kicked away, and out. And thrown into the Concord zone. 4:15 to go. Back to get it is Finnegan Griffair. Throws it around the boards. Stolen inside the blue line by Cordero. The wrister goes wide of the goal by Jordan DeLue.
Yeah, a couple of quick shots. Couple of opportunities because Guertin
Are we seeing some tired players?
Yeah, we are definitely seeing some tired players. You noticed it. That's why I think.
Yeah.
That's why I think Mentone just flipped that puck down the ice. Give his teammates a breather.
Concord's got to find a second win if they want to equalize this. Losing the handle, though, was Drayden Haas.
They'll find it.
To the point. Wrister goes into the corner. It was kind of a pass to no one. And able to get it out is Braden McLean. Down to fetch it, Jordan O'Hearn with the puck in the corner. Centering pass right off the apron. And Concord is out with it.
Oh,
that's a key call.
Right there.
An ill-advised trip by the Cardinals, and that's going to be a 2-minute advantage with 3:12 to go, and Concord needing the equalizer. They've got a big boost in that direction.
My. And I told you, tripping calls are the calls of the day. That's all that's been called around here is tripping.
That was a pretty obvious call, though, Tom,
Sure
right?
was, yep. Oh, no doubt about it. We saw it before it was called.
We didn't even think about that potentiality. Having somebody go to the box here in the final minutes of a game where you are leading 1-0, and now Concord, the goaltender's pretty far out. I don't know if they're going to call a timeout and talk strategy.
Yep.
2 minutes for tripping. Trepanier for tripping.
Tom Trepanier tripping.
Timeout Concord.
That tripping penalty came with 3:12 left in the game.
BG has gone from losing 6-1. They gave up 6 goals at skate 3. We saw it. We did that game on Nashua ETV early in the season, to letting them have none through the first, well, what are we, 3 minutes to go out of the 45-minute game. So 42 minutes have been played. And pitching a shutout so far is Luke Betancourt, but now this could be the biggest test of his life in the state title game, to face a team that is just desperate to get an equalizer goal, leading 1-0. And both teams getting a rest, talking some strategy. So a dual-purpose timeout for Duncan Walsh of Concord to give his best players a breather and also talk about what they want to accomplish. And maybe do they want to pull the goalie in the final minute of the man advantage?
Yeah, that's the question, right?
If they have to. It's a gamble, of course, when you leave your net empty. Much easier to score for the defending team. Face-off to the left of Betancourt, won by Concord. Back to the point it goes. Finnegan Griffair passes it to Chadler Riviere. Down deep, shot sticked away by Betancourt.
Almost too close, right? No angle.
Rondiak passes it down deep again, and Concord has a player just kind of standing there unchecked. That was Tyler Morin, but Luke Betancourt took care of it.
Well, the problem is, where's Morin going to put the puck, John, right? He's got Betancourt sitting right there in front of him. There's no angle. It's going to have to go off Betancourt's body somehow and go in.
Betancourt fills that net, doesn't he?
He does. I mean, that's just it. There's no space.
And BG not able to clear. Concord keeps it in.
Got to shoot it.
Rondiak has space.
See, if you're Concord, you're looking for the
Passed
perfect.
up the shot.
If you're Concord, you're looking for the perfect shot. They don't need to do that. They just need to fire it at the net and see what happens.
Rondiak passes it. Wrister, and getting in the way of it was Gavin Santos. A great block.
Just tipped it enough. Oh, offside.
Offside. Now keep an eye on Carter Heiscom.
2:26.
They're not going to do it because the faceoff's outside the zone.
Right, but if another faceoff down low, he was probably going to go out.
Yeah, I think you're right. And then even if Concord wins this draw and shoots it in, you might see him skate for the bench to put a 6-on-4 for the final minute of this penalty kill. It's minute 10 right now. Concord's kind of taking their time breaking into the zone. Now with it, Jaden Haas goes deep. Haas looking. Goalie stays put. Back to the point it goes. This is Rondiak. Again passes up the shot. Shoots it to a teammate, but BG intercepts and clears. Rondiak not shooting the puck.
Gotta shoot it if you're Concord. You're waiting for the perfect shot. 41 seconds left to play in the power play. 1:49 left to play in the hockey game.
With the puck, skating fast. Nolan Walsh around the boards.
They've got to get a shot. Betancourt's made 2 saves on this power play, but they've both been point blank.
Rondiak again passing it. This is Rowan Arndt. Back to Rondiak to Arndt. Arndt moving in. Shot save. Betancourt rebound. Betancourt again saves.
Oh my, the rebound was right there. It was right there for the taking.
Nolan Walsh was stuffed at the post by Betancourt, who tracked the puck well after giving up a rebound.
Oh, man.
1:27 to go in the game, and 15 seconds left in the man advantage for Concord. I mean, if you're going to pull the goalie in the final minute, you might as well pull them right now, but they don't. And BG's able to shoot it out.
And now is not much time to pull the goal.
7 seconds left in the man advantage.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
1:15 in the game. So BG can smell a championship. Concord needs a goal.
And Concord needs to pull their goalie. They got to do it now. They're not doing it. They're waving
Here he
at
comes. But BG has it. Oh, BG had it. They just cleared it out. They had a chance to skate that out. Concord's over the line with it. Gonter Premier shot. Rebound. Oh, a chance there for Tyler Fennerly. BG's out with it. Player gets knocked down. But it's a body check, no call.
47 seconds left.
Concord stopped in front, nearly a chance for an empty net game winner for BG. Concord still has it, just out of the reach of the Cardinals. 2 players tied up on the other end of the ice. Pass in front, goal! They tie it up with 33 seconds left to go. The Concord fans and their bench go absolutely crazy. 1-1 with 33 seconds left.
Heartbreaking.
BG had a chance to get an empty net goal. The puck was anybody's for the taking in the offensive zone, but somehow Concord came out with it, and Cameron Roy came down the ice on the 2-on-1. They were able to slide it underneath Betancourt for the game-tying goal. Oh, what a change of fortunes here, as we could be bound for overtime, but you can't let your guard down in the final 33 seconds. Played in on the goaltender. He's going to cover up. There'll be a face-off to the left of Heiss.
Wow.
Scored by number 8, Cam Roy. Assisted by number 23,
Rowan Arndt. The key assist was by Cameron Roy. Wrister from the point. 14 minutes, 28 seconds. Wow, in a 15-minute period.
And a play to, like you said, to stop the empty net chance and block it by Concord. And then BG was down a man coming down the other way, and Concord took advantage of it with the 2-on-1 and got the goal. That is just a tough break. And you know what, John Collins? Bedford did the same thing 2 years ago. If you remember, They scored late in the game to send it into overtime. And BG won it in overtime on the penalty shot.
Wow. I don't know if my heart could take another one of those.
Yeah, and
The horn sounds, and it sounds like overtime here at the SNHU Arena.
Unbelievable.
The teams will go to the locker room and we'll be coming back for more hockey.
Wow.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins.
31
3
seconds.
And instead of a championship celebration, more strategy, more Zambonis, more hockey coming up. Stay with us. Who will win the 2025 Division I State Championship for New Hampshire? You'll find out on Nashua ETV in overtime. Coming up.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Welcome back, everybody, to overtime in the 2025 New Hampshire Boys Division I Hockey Final. Bishop Guertin had the lead late, 1-0 on a Noah Cordero goal, and then a miracle for Concord as they were able to survive an empty net scare and come down and score the game-tying goal. Credited Cameron Roy with 33 seconds left, snatching a championship away from BG for the moment. John Collins with Tom King as we go to overtime.
And you know what? Fresh legs at the start of an overtime. I think if you don't score early in an overtime, you don't score until late in an overtime, right?
Yeah, it takes the sudden out of sudden death.
Right.
When you don't score early.
Because your legs are fresh, your chances are more. But then your chances dwindle when the legs get tired, but then mistakes happen. So that happens late in the overtime. So we shall see how this all works out. Oh my, I mean, it's fitting in a way because these are the two best teams. They're so evenly matched. Just
as we saw in the regular season, they split their two meetings.
But the heartbreak for BG. But you know what? Bedford tied it up late 2 years ago, and BG won it in overtime in the championship game. So let's see if the Cardinals can do it again.
BG wins the faceoff, throws it deep, centering pass by Noah Cordero. Cordero gets belted into the boards, and Concord's away with it. Down ice comes Rowan Arndt. On the wing, Chad LaRiviere. We have a offside called against Concord. Face-off outside the zone.
It's going to have to be an obvious. I mean, there's a reason why most of the calls on all three games today are tripping. It's got to be obvious, right?
Yeah.
You got to have a kid slip. You know, you got to have a kid hit the ice to draw a penalty. No elbowing, no high sticks, none of that stuff, right?
BG on the attack, partial 2-on-1, the wrister.
There's your first shot.
Noah Cordero beaten for his second and championship winning goal. Saved by Carter Heiss in goal for Concord for the fourth period, as is Luke Betancourt on the other end.
Shots on goal, Concord 26, BG 24. It was 26-23 at the end of regulation.
Our camera crew, Tim O'Neill and Dan Young, our executive producer, Pete Johnson, with us as well. Face-off, won by Concord. That was a questionable play that could have went either way. They go with the non-call.
Not quite the obvious
championship overtime material.
Right, that would have been a tough one.
That's an indicator, though. It's got to be really blatant.
It's got to be really blatant, right, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't know if he slipped or did he really get, you know, kind of legs cut, tangled, whatever.
Right.
So.
Coming out of the defensive zone, too, that might have been a factor. Saved by Betancourt, steers it to the corner. Concord maintaining possession. They get it to the point. Near side, shot blocked.
Yeah, he waited too long.
Mogilnicki got in the way of that one. Loose puck though in the slot. Wrestling his way through was Cam Chandonnet. Nearly got a shot away. Tyler Morin with it, number 15, throws it behind the net, but there to collect is Braden McLean around the boards, not out. McLean chips it right into traffic. Concord still with it. McLean fortunate to get it back. Slides it up ahead. Trying to connect with Ryan Mogilnicki. And he's got it in the corner. Mogilnicki though checked off the puck by Chandonnet. And Concord is out with it. They put 15 minutes up. They will have a break in the action after 15 minutes, and we'll go to period sudden death 2.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here, John. All right, it's a 15-minute overtime, and we'll see.
Right,
it's sudden death overtime. Next goal wins, and that's it.
Concord has it, sliding it through. Betancourt can't find it, and to the point, Rister in traffic. What do we have? Hit somebody in the face.
Injured player.
Writhing on the ice in pain is a BG player, and
he's up.
Must have been an ankle shot, maybe.
Yeah, he didn't get hit in the face.
No, that is Mantone. No, it isn't. It's 22. It's Trevor
bigger.
Craig.
Yeah,
sorry, Gavin Santos going
a little bigger than Mantone.
Yeah. Gavin Santos taking one for the team. Mantone's taking the face-off, number 12. BG comes away with it and get it out. Pressure put on there by Concord.
Yeah, they have kind of owned the over. BG had the first shot, but Concord's owned the possession arrow.
Around the boards it goes. And out. BG and Concord trading possessions here as the Crimson go back to fetch it. BG getting a partial line change as Concord shoots it in. Banks off the boards. Back to get it first was Trevor Craig for Concord. Takeaway by BG. Out of their zone. Here comes Jordan O'Hearn. Shot misses to the right. And Concord with the quick clear. Could be icing. And it is. Played just over 3 minutes.
That's an interesting icing right there, John, because now BG with a face-off in there in the Concord end is a chance to kind of set up off the face-off if they can win it.
Yeah.
And you get those shots from up top. Anything can happen.
Trepanier wins the face-off, goes right toward the goal.
Could not get to the puck.
And so Concord dodges a bullet. There's a blocker save. Rebound pass off of the blocker of Heiss.
And lucky for Heiss, there was no one there for a rebound. Right?
Could have been really dangerous.
It really could have. And here comes Concord coming out, but they're not able to break out. BG's not retreating.
Braden Beauregard's rush gets broken up, and BG shoots it back in. Steal.
I think the Cardinals are doing something here.
Centering pass.
Watch out
to the point.
Nope, blocked. Stick. Lost his stick.
And that was fortunate. He could have been launched on a breakaway. Lucas Rondiak. But Concord ends up icing it again. So a couple of icings here. Allowing BG to keep the pressure on.
I don't think that was on purpose.
No.
I think they wanted to break it up and it just got floated.
Didn't realize his teammate he was passing to had his stick knocked out of his hand.
Exactly.
Top unit out there for Bishop Guertin now. We got Cordero and Mantone with Dulude, but Concord wins the faceoff. Big faceoff win for the Crimson there. BG throws it in. Barry loses sight of it, and it ends up trickling.
I don't think he ever had control of it, to be honest with you, but they let it go because they thought he was going to have control.
You're right, Tom, but they can't take the whistle back. So
no, they cannot.
The faceoff will be to the left of a understandably nervous Carter Heiss.
He played 4 minutes in overtime. Tied at 1.
Win on the faceoff by Concord. Out with it is Rowan Arndt. He shoots it in, skates in after it. BG first to get it. Mike Ponto around the boards to Jordan Dulude. Dulude stymied at the point. Almost a giveaway there. Players collide. Loose puck. Concord can't get a handle on it. There's a shot through traffic. Deflected. And BG collects.
All dangerous. Why? Because it's all in front of the goaltender.
That could be interference, and we have a penalty against Concord.
Oh, my!
Mantone got flattened. It was almost an accidental collision, but it was still interference called against Captain Tyler Fennelly.
The two captains.
Mantone got rocked, and he's up now, but they'll want him to be on the power play for the potential title-winning goal. Bishop Guertin with a golden opportunity here with a power play in overtime. They go with elbowing. It could have been interference as well.
It could have been interference. That's as I always said.
Yeah,
I said it wouldn't be an elbow, and it is an elbow. Look at this, right here.
One-timer saved by Heiss, his best save of the game.
It was.
What a shot from the point.
1:44 left in the penalty.
That was a tester just to get over there in time. BG kind of flubs the lead pass.
BG was able to, they were all wide open. There was no one around.
Yeah.
That puck went all the way in. I don't think Concord was quite ready.
McLean passes to Gavin Santos.
A power play in overtime. BG won it 2 years ago on a penalty shot. Now they may win it on a power play.
Cordero forgot the puck for a moment.
Yep.
Still has it, loses it. Concord with a good job of clearing. Diving to make that play was Reese Craig.
Yep, number 9.
Oh, 9 was Nolan Walsh.
9 Walsh, that's right.
His jersey got crunched there.
Watch
Centering
out.
pass. Concord clears.
Tell you what, this is going to be tough. BG's going to have a couple more chances, but time is running out. 47 seconds left in the power play.
And Concord has it as they rag the puck.
That's going to really make a big difference.
Jaden Haas skating circles around everybody, saved or went wide of the net. There's a shorthanded shot on goal.
They've outshot him on the power play. Amazing. This power play is, oh wow, there's only still 29 seconds left in it, surprisingly enough. I don't think Concord did, I think they should have focused on killing the penalty off rather than taking the shots, don't you?
Yeah, they could have taken some more time.
Watch this, BG's
to the
got
point.
a chance.
Oh, Mantone's stick collects. Point-to-point pass to Gavin Santos. Shot, stick side, save.
That was deflected.
Save again on a tough angle by Cordero. Cordero's got it in the corner. What does he want to do? Centering pass, shot saved by Heiss.
Unbelievable.
What happened? It went in. He says he's got it. What is he saying?
Referee did not signal a goal. The red light came on, but the referee did not signal a goal. No goal. They cannot change that now, can they? He pounced on it. Let's see.
Oh, this is unbelievable that we have unclear.
Oh, the goal judge is back there.
He's got to talk to the goal judge.
Oh, my. Oh, are you kidding me? I have never seen this. On a state championship game?
We have no video replay in high school state championship games. If this goal stands, we might have to change that. No goal.
No goal.
Wow.
I just don't see how they could have allowed it.
I don't either. From everybody's eye view up here, I think we thought the puck was in.
No, I think in the goalie's glove.
In the goalie's glove. That's what I was going to say. Finish it. Yeah.
The reason everybody thought it was a goal
because the goal judge
turned the light on.
Yeah, and we were thinking, why did he do that? The teams were so confident of the save, they were making a change.
Exactly.
Like a face-off is coming up, and all of a sudden the goal light goes off. So
the penalty is up.
Face-off, won by BG. Centering pass goes right through the crease from Jordan O'Hearn, and Concord is back on the attack. Nolan Walsh.
This would be, just so many waves of emotion here, right? You think you might have won the game because of the light coming on, and then all of a sudden, the BG kids had their gloves off.
Just throwing it toward the net, hoping for good things was Barry, but BG able to stop it and skate out with it. Center ice, it's 2-on-2 for the moment. Rister deflected up into the netting off of the stick of Jordan O'Hearn as the defenseman got in the way.
A classic game. We've only played half in overtime. 7:49, just about half an overtime. 7:49 left to play in the overtime. Concord, 31 shots, BG 29.
Mantone on the draw for BG against Kamla Riviere.
Oh,
Shot
gets
on
it up
goal,
the
over
rebound.
the net. Noah
Right over.
Cordero wreaking havoc down deep, wasn't able to get it to go, and Concord coming out with some numbers. 3-on-2, sliding it in the high slot. Save by Betancourt. What a save!
And Betancourt was off balance.
As players collide away from the puck, I think that's Jaden Haas who's slow to get up to the point. Blocked. Picking up the rebound is Chandonnet. Chandonnet's shot saved by Betancourt, and it gets out of the zone. What a save by Luke Betancourt with the state championship on the line.
That was a huge save. He was off balance, and he got his glove on it, John.
Tremendous. He used every bit of that big reach and big frame to cover that very dangerous chance by Concord.
Tell you what, this is just unbelievable.
Players battling for the puck in the corner. Next goal wins. 6:50 to remain in the first overtime, and 1-1. Concord keeps it in. This is Tyler Morin with it, trying to go it alone. He's stapled into the boards on a good, clean check.
Well, in post-production, well, let's see what happens here. I'll talk about it in face-off if there is a face-off at some point.
A check was made, and the breakout was made by Gavin Santos. Good play. BG gets a line change. Concord takes it out. New players on the ice with the Cardinals. They steal. They move it in.
Watch out. This is a good chance.
Jack Stone, and the shot is saved.
He got that shot off. You thought he was going to go into the corner,
Jordan
but he
O'Hearn with
he
the
got the shot.
Yeah.
So, in post-production, Pete Johnson is going to be able to have a replay of that situation with the red light and everything else, and he'll be able to tell us.
Yeah, Tim O'Neill had a good angle with his camera on that.
Didn't look like a goal, did it, Tim O'Neill? No one thinks it was, but
everybody's heart skipped a beat
well,
when that light went off.
When you have to discuss it, you don't know, right?
No, you don't know.
That's a 50-50.
Yeah.
All right, here comes Todd Concord.
With some numbers, Rowan Arndt over the line. Drop pass. Good hit by Mogul and Nicky. Knocked the defenseman Morin off the puck. Shot toward the goal by Dom Trepanier. Centering it
past. And that's just it. Right now, all you want to do is put it towards the goal, right?
Launch those shots toward the net.
Towards the net.
Anything can happen. Wraparound try and a save by Heiss as Mogul and Nicky try to sneak one in.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
That's almost 10 minutes of overtime hockey going by, and it seems like we're getting our breath taken away every moment.
This is just incredible.
Stakes couldn't be higher for this next goal after all the hockey, preseason, regular season tournaments these guys have played.
Ever since December 2nd.
Cordero trying to set up Mantone, but no. Concord skates away with it. 2-on-2 for the moment, going deep into the corner. With the puck on his stick is Trevor Craig. Craig to the point. Snapshot deflected in front. And a chance.
Oh, that was a beautiful chance. It just didn't get enough on it.
That was Kamla Riviere, number 23, who had the puck on his stick down low.
If you ask me, Compton's got the better of the chances in the overtime, I think. Well,
here's Mantone.
Maybe that might change right here.
Going 1-on-2 for the moment into the corner. Trying to wait for his teammates to come. And just tying it up right now is Mantone. Everybody's just taking a break on top of the puck. Skating away with it, though, is Concord's Trevor Craig. He's out of the zone. Players looking a little bit gassed here in this overtime. There's a wrister saved by Betancourt. Sticks it away nicely. Under pressure, able to keep the flow of the game, get the puck out of the zone.
No white jerseys around him, so he could do that.
Self-pass, Gavin Santos, no. Concord able to shoot it out as the player that got knocked down at the blue line.
You got players colliding, and they hit the ice, but they don't stay down long. Ooh,
Tyler Morin got up off the ice, broke up the play.
2-on-2.
And maybe one pass too many for Concord. BG.
4:05 left in the overtime.
Cam Chandonnet shoots it into the BG zone, far diagonal, and BG collects, trying to shoot it up the boards and out. Nice chip there by Noah Cordero. But Concord shoots it right back in. Around the boards, kept in by Lucas Rondiak. BG trying to poke it out, and they do. Concord defense with it. Tyler Fennelly cross ice to Cam Chandonnet. Onto the stick now of Chad LaRiviere. He's broken up. And skating with some pace is Gavin Santos over the line.
Right in the middle.
Shot off the stick of Dom Trepanier. Wasn't able to get anything good on that.
When you get a skater coming down the middle untouched, you think something's going to happen.
Trepanier to the point. Wrister deflected by a Concord glove into the corner.
It's all about the deflections, right?
Oh, everywhere.
Everywhere, all over the place.
One of those could end up in the net. Concord trying to clear, and they do, but...
Whoa, watch out.
I
told you.
Concord fans wanted to see a break-in, but good job of getting back by Bishop Guertin. There was one man back. If Chad LaRiviere got through, Braden McLean was waiting.
The bouncing puck, always dangerous.
Bouncing puck, yeah.
2:50 to play here in sudden death overtime, tied at 1.
It's looked like a Super Bowl in the last 15 minutes, the way this has been bouncing around.
My goodness, this is just intense. This has been the most, obviously, the overtime, but they're saving their best for last. I thought they'd be, you did start to see some tired players, but now all of a sudden I think they both got their second win. With 2:50 left, they say, let's finish this.
It's a stamina contest for sure. BG able to clear it. Concord dumps it right back in by Rowan Arn. Braden McLean with it, standing behind his own net.
33 seconds left in regulation. Boy, I'll tell you,
that's when they tied it up.
That's a kicker.
In the third period, BG was on the verge of a championship, and Concord somehow managed to find an equalizer.
Snatched it away from him.
BG skates it out.
That's a nice defensive play.
Poke check by Tyler Fennelly, and it ends up into a face-off.
Yeah, a little careless with the puck.
Right.
So let's see what happens on the face-off.
With 2:12 left.
Tone is out there. He'll probably take it, or is he going to come off the ice? I think he's coming off the ice.
Yeah, he needs a rest, so it's going to be unit-led by Cam Valancourt. Will take the face-off for BG against Chad LaRiviere for Concord. And BG able to control, shooting it into the corner. Referee got in the way of the defenseman Chandonnet for a moment. BG's going to keep this puck in and shoot it behind the net.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a turnover there. They had it. They couldn't get it. That may be something. Let's see.
See if BG can turn this into an opportunity.
Concord was careless with the puck behind the net.
That's a hand pass, and they're going to whistle it. Face off to the left.
Yep. So it still stays
of the goaltender
in the zone.
Yeah.
Now, had there been no hand pass, and had there been a little bit better puck possession, there was a breakaway waiting to happen for Concord. They had a player all alone at center ice.
It's a dangerous moment. Getting behind the defense.
1:44 left in the overtime.
Cam Valancourt on the draw against LaRiviere. And Concord able to clear. Pass across ice. Nearly was a one-on-one for Jaden Haas, but again, BG's defense doing a good job of stepping up with a check. Centering pass, backhander, missed the net.
Oh, and the Concord fans thought they had it won right there with a player all alone.
That was LaRiviere's second chance of the overtime.
Man.
And there he is, LaRiviere, who's had a lot of key touches. Heavy check put on by Ponto to separate him from the puck. And BG with 2-on-2. A wrister doesn't get through. Was blocked by Finnegan Graffair. Behind the net, BG with it, centering, no, on off the apron.
When you see all those bodies in front of the net, you're thinking something's going to happen.
Gavin Santos.
I think something may happen.
Heavy check with under a minute to go now. In a scoreless first overtime. Good stick handling by Mogilnicki around two players. Almost made it all the way through.
He's a sophomore and Bishop loves him. He's got 15 goals to lead the 15 goals as a sophomore in the regular season. Gary Bishop loves that kid.
It's a ricochet that comes to Mogilnicki. Concord's going to ice this puck, and there's going to be a face-off to the right Carter Heiss with only 25 seconds
they're
left.
They're going to ice him because look at what the Tide players are doing as they're coming off the ice. They're gassed.
Oh, they are.
So you got to have fresh players out. They needed that face-off.
Yeah.
25.9 seconds left. Can Guertin do what the Tide did to them and score late?
In the final minute.
In the final final half minute and win it.
Trepanier wins the draw. Rister doesn't find its way through. It's blocked. Now with 20 seconds left, Concord on the rush.
Fresh legs.
Tyler Fennelly's shot. Saved by Betancourt. Rebound was there.
Yeah, he couldn't get the rebound. He couldn't glove it.
Trevor Craig skated past it.
9 seconds.
9 seconds.
There's a shot coming. Here it is.
Mogilnicki tried to pass it. 3 seconds.
Got too cute.
Yep, and won't get a shot away.
We will play a second overtime.
We are going to more hockey. Yeah. Wow. 15 minutes. Sudden death becomes suddenly 2 overtimes.
You see what the longer the game means? It means more post-production work for Pete Johnson. That's what it means.
Well, I mean, he goes put that disclaimer on there for time constraints. We now skip to the second overtime. But you missed some great action.
And some great commentary by me.
Exactly. That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. As we march on to see who is the 2025 Division I New Hampshire Boys Hockey Championship, it will take at least another overtime. Stay with us on Nashua ETV.
We wish you the best of luck on the ice.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Welcome back, everybody, to SNHU Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire, where we are about to begin a second overtime in the 2025 New Hampshire Division I Boys Hockey Championship game. Bishop Guertin and Concord have played twice already in the regular season. They have played a full 45 minutes in regulation, another 15 minutes of overtime. They just don't want to stop playing each other. I'm John Collins along with Tom King, and the title goal still hanging in the balance. We had an almost goal called by the goal judge after a whistle, and that caused everybody's heart to skip a beat. Concord tied this game up with 33 seconds left in regulation.
33 seconds left.
BG had the 1-0 lead.
Unbelievable.
And players are digging deep. We saw signs of serious fatigue in the tail end of that first overtime period. They had 12 minutes to recover.
I'll tell you what. You think that was serious fatigue. Wait till you see how it's going to be like at the end of the next one.
Especially if we go past 5 more minutes of this one, yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I don't think we're going to go into a third. I think it's going to be one of these 15 minutes, I think.
Players already looking tired. And to start the period, there's a shot on goal as Concord got caught standing around.
Same as BG in the first overtime when they had the chances.
Centering
There it
pass
is.
ricochets.
Nope.
Puck was laying in the slot. Concord skates it on.
Thought he slid through, but no.
Captain for Concord, Rowan Arndt, shot, save made by Betancourt, a tester. With it, Cameron Roy. Cameron Roy's shot deflected, it's loose. Somehow Betancourt covered up the wide open net.
How did that happen?
Quick as a cat to save the season. Luke Betancourt.
Wow.
It looked like it was going to be easy stuff in the open net, and he covered it up.
Incredible.
You can see his teammates acknowledging what just happened, as going right to his goaltender and saying thank you for that one, Jordan O'Hearn, to Luke Betancourt. That looked like the opportunity of opportunities for Concord. They keep the pressure on. The shot from the point. Betancourt's way out of the net. Shot in front. Look out. It's loose. Puck's people dive in way of it.
I'm telling you.
A mad scramble to keep that puck out of the goal.
My goodness. bodies everywhere in front of that goal to try to keep it out or get it in, one or the other.
If you're a Concord fan, you're asking, how did that not go in?
Either one of them, John, right?
Yes.
Either one of them.
BG having all kinds of problems getting this puck out of their zone. Shot from the corner. And now around behind the net, still can't get it out.
Turn it over.
Nolan Walsh trying to center it.
Trying to ice it. They can't even ice it.
And now they get it out.
Now they get it out.
About a full minute of sustained pressure from Concord there.
My. You kept waiting for an airborne puck to just see the net flutter. And luckily for Guertin, it didn't happen.
Shot to the slot. What a chance there for Gavin Santos. Didn't get a lot on it.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. A little bit more of a hard wrister, and that was the game winner.
Tape-to-tape pass. This is Jaden Haas. Centering pass. Good check there to knock the player off the puck. That was Pontos, I believe. He struggles back to his feet. Concord with it. Trying to center it. Good intercept there.
Boy, we are watching just replay after replay, and what we saw is just one of the, right there. Yeah. It is just shot after attempt after. They're doing everything they can do.
These are not the same players that started the game, Tom. These are a tired bunch on both sides.
But they're also not the same players that ended this first overtime, right?
Right.
They're a little bit more energetic.
Wow. Concord just controlling the puck in the offensive zone. And BG chips it out. Foot race. James Mantone trying to catch up to it.
Yep.
Good job of checking the puck carrier off of it. Steal center, but it's Concord that's there. Skating out with pace is Tyler Federley.
3-on-2.
Cuts to the middle. Shot and a kind of a miss catch there by Betancourt. Sees another puck, has to stick that one to the side. Concord with a huge advantage in shots on goal suddenly here in the second overtime. Up 41-33 in the shots on goal category.
Well, they have really done it. It was 35-32 at the end of the overtime, and now it's a 6-1 edge in shots.
They seem to get 5 shots in that one flurry.
Yeah, I think the 41 is low, don't you?
Yeah. Back to the point, wrister in traffic off the shin guards of Concord. Centering pass taken away. Swept out of the danger zone.
Anytime you see that puck in the middle, you cringe one way or the other.
Shot from the angle by Nolan Walsh. Rebound over the net. And BG's going to be first to it and clear. Off the skates of Dom Trepanier into the behind the net. With it is Braden Beauregard. Changes direction.
Got to be careful. If you're Concord, you don't want to turn the puck over. And the same with BG. You don't want to turn it over. But now BG's going to have to play some defense.
Shot saved by Betancourt. That was an excellent job by Braden Beauregard, number 7. He saw him change direction behind his own net, skate around, use the net as a pick, and then was off to the races. But he is gassed as he goes off and slams his stick on the ice in frustration. I don't know what. It wasn't his fault.
He had a chance because he got past the block, the block attempt.
Concord face-off win. This is Finnegan-Graffier.
Oh my! A rebound right in front. He was right there, and it goes wide.
Graffier with the tester and the rebound that could have ended the game.
I thought it would.
Betancourt seeing way too many pucks here in the second overtime.
They're all over him.
Here's Graffier again. He just wrists it through traffic, and it's a good bounce for BG off a player. Out of the zone and skating into the Concord zone is Sean Hughes. Separated from the puck, the wrister is a frisbee caught out of the air above his head. Face off to the left. Carter Heiss throws it, and both teams will change up. This is at a point in the game where you see players who have just, quote, rested, coming off the bench, barely able to breathe. They are so out of breath even after a break.
And if you see in the glass area off to the face-off circle, all the Hanover players, the girls, are waiting to get on the ice to see this game. They're watching it.
Yeah, they fully expected to be on the ice and playing at this point.
Right, exactly.
But we are well past 5 o'clock. There's a wrister toward the goal. 5 p.m. as we started this game at 2:45. Here comes Concord. More pressure. Wrister, save Betancourt, and no rebound.
Right, that's the key, no rebound.
As the BG defense clear house after the shot.
We have played 5:06 of overtime, of the second overtime.
Yeah, don't forget it's the second.
Giving us 20
overtime.
minutes and 6 seconds. 20 minutes and 6 seconds of overtime.
Our MVPs are our camera crew, Tim O'Neill and Dan Young, who have got to track every bit of this fast and furious and hard to track action at times. Cleared, this is going to be icing. Face-off will come back to the BG zone. Under 10 minutes left in this second 15-minute overtime.
Goodness. Oh, boy.
Concord has 6 state championships. BG has 6 state championships wins. Concord's got 11. Two teams have met 7 times in the state final. Concord's won 4 out of the previous 6. They wave off the icing. Mantone was there, might have got a piece at the blue line. It's shot all the way around and out by Concord nicely as they move the puck into the BG zone again. Jaden Haas.
1-on-4.
Centers it. BG's there with a stick. Diagonal picked up by Braden McLean. Not out. BG
This
keeps
is a
it
chance. Big chance.
Shot saved. And right there with a Concord player looking for the rebound was Craig.
That's why I said it was a big chance, because there was a player all alone waiting for a rebound.
47 shots now that Betancourt has seen. That's a low estimate. That's the official shots on goal.
Now you see that's the difference in the game, John. 47-33. That's a wide disparity. That's a big disparity.
Really is.
That shows you how much Concord has dominated this overtime.
And the disparity occurred in overtime. So yes, you're right. I mean, we've just seen Betancourt under pressure. Again, in front. Oh, and a missed pass for Concord. They could have had a great shot.
Here's a chance for
Numbers the other way. Draw pass. Poked away. What a play by Concord's number 15, Tyler Morin.
The poke check is the play. That's the play that everybody's making right now.
Signature play in this whole game.
Sure is.
1-1 is still your score.
8:28 left in overtime, number 2. Anybody up for number 3?
Oh, we're into the 5th period of play here. Both of those goals, one for each team, came back in the 3rd period, which was about halfway through all this.
33 seconds left.
Don't forget that.
33
Centering
seconds.
pass, dangerous. Gavin Santos passing into the corner. Centering pass got deflected by a Concord defenseman up over the glass near side. That was number 19 for Concord that was manning the low slot. Cam Chandonnet to take a chance away from Bishop Guertin. Refs have to get a new puck. Hopefully they'll have pucks left for the girls' game. Face-off. Win for BG into the corner, behind the net with it. Up the boards, Pontone is waiting for it. Ponto throws it back, and Concord's going to get there first. Out of the zone, directed into the BG end. Good job of turning around and getting it out, Mike Ponto.
I just have to think it's going to be a mistake that's going to win this game for somebody, right?
Oh, a wacky deflection.
Just a deflection or a mistake.
Yeah.
Or a turnover that causes a shot or whatever. Let's see.
This is Cameron Roy.
3-on-3.
Draw pass to LaRiviere. LaRiviere with it on a stick. Deflected pass. Ends up for Roy. Roy centering pass.
Nice.
Good stick in the middle.
Great defensive play by Guertin.
But
it's still alive.
Roy shot through a screen. LaRiviere was in front of the goalie screen.
There's another
wrist
one.
shot. Save Betancourt.
Oh, man. I mean, they are all alone waiting for passes. No one in Guertin is able to cut off those passes. Concord is sitting there waiting. It's a shooting gallery. They've got to do something about those centering passes from behind the net.
Shooting gallery is exactly what it is.
Goodness.
Point blank chances. Here they come again. Concord shot. Betancourt holds on. 49 shots on goal
I
for
mean,
Concord.
they were right there twice.
Tom, I believe the Cardinals started this period with 32 shots on goal.
It was 35-32. So it is 14-2 in shots in this period.
You can't sustain that, you know?
I mean, you can't. It's halfway through the period. So,
I mean,
all depends on what they can do after.
Concord suddenly dominating here in overtime number 2. It's all their way. They shoot it in again and go in after it. BG just trying to stave off goal scoring opportunity after goal scoring opportunity, getting none of their own. Here comes Concord again.
Watch it.
It's Nolan Walsh.
Ridden off the puck.
Again, Mike Ponto.
Clean. Kept in.
And Mike Ponto, and now this is Guertin McLean have played great on D. Concord has it, drop past to no one. BG's going to get there first. Tired legs, having difficulty getting this out of the zone. Shoveling it ahead there.
Yeah, it takes a lot more to play D than it does to play O. And you can see Guertin is really gassed, and Concord still has that energy.
Wrister, glove save Betancourt. I've said that about 30 times tonight. 1-1 game. We are in the second overtime of the 2025 state championship.
50th shot for the Tide. So Betancourt with 49 saves.
And they put the 50 up there after that last one. It was belated, but they are now at 50
put it up. Yeah,
shots on goal.
Yep.
BG coming out of their own
get
zone.
something going here. Nope.
Concord back playing half ice hockey here, half court basketball.
And if you're wondering what's happened to BG, it's pretty simple, folks. They're tired. They're dead tired.
In a nutshell. But they get a chance here. Concord with a misplay in their own zone. Now they take it away. The Crimson back on the attack with numbers. Here comes Cameron Roy, far side. Trying to do the toe drag. Good takeaway by BG.
Errant pass, and that almost turned into a shot.
And now a 3-on-2 for the Guertin for the moment. In the middle, Gavin Santos. Nope, Concord with the takeaway.
Guertin just doesn't have
pivotal
that
moment.
There's
off
a
the back of his skate.
turnover.
Loose puck, nobody there. Again, the fatigue a factor. Nobody able to get to it inside the blue line.
Guertin doesn't have that jump to be able to take advantage of those turnovers. Oh, this is I thought it was going to be another intercepted pass.
Yeah, good stick by Dulude to avoid the intercept.
Yes, but another interception here kept in. Oh, taken out. Taken out.
With speed, here comes Nolan Walsh.
3-on-2.
Slot blocker save directed to the corner by Betancourt. 51 shots on goal for Concord.
5:03 left to play in the second overtime.
Almost a giveaway.
Almost a break.
BG, partial break-in. Getting back on defense was Beauregard, though. What a play by him. And now Concord on the attack. They've got a 4-on-2. Through the zone, the wrister over the net, off the apron, and not tied up yet. Yes, it is. It's in the netting, I guess.
Oh, my goodness. Oh. God.
Back and forth.
It's unreal.
Still 1-1. And still only 34 shots on goal. That number doesn't change for the Cardinals. The Crimson's number just keeps going up and up. Like the deli counter. They just keep taking another number.
They didn't add one on that.
Oh, in front and cleared out of the zone.
See, there's another centering pass where players were there.
Wow, well, those legs on Sean Hughes finds the gears. He skates hard down the ice.
Sean Hughes is on the ice because they need fresh skaters, right?
Yeah. He looked fresh on that sprint.
You haven't called his name much today.
No, he just needs the puck.
He needs the puck, and that's just it.
He's ready to roll.
Yeah.
Get it to him cross ice.
Here we
go.
He's
on the left wing. Cross the line. Shot. Shaky save there by Heist. Loose puck. BG has it. Wrister from the dot. Doesn't get through for Jack Stone.
And I'll tell you why this happened. This is their fourth line. I'm pretty sure it's their fourth line.
Yeah. Duncan Walsh, Gary Bishop unleashed him, Tom.
Yes, and that's why. He knew his team was tired. He put the fourth liners out there and said, okay, go get them. Win us this game if you can.
Wow, Hughes was flying. It really stood out, didn't it?
It was just night and day.
Yes.
It's like another team.
It was.
And here they are. I think they're still out there.
Shot from the point. Slot. BG has it. Circling. Trying to set up a shot back to his net, though, through the net. And
here's a chance.
There's a shot from the point.
Oh, deflected.
And that hit Cam Chandonnet, and he goes down. He gets back up. Number 19 hobbled by that one.
Guertin buzzing around that net.
Trying the centering pass. Chandonnet is still on one leg. The defenseman for Concord, they want to get him off.
Well, they should ice it if they have to get
BG
it
has
off.
it though. Chandonnet can't get off. He's got to go back and get this puck. He's hobbled. This defenseman right here, almost a chance for a takeaway for BG. They can't do it. Concord works it out.
Now he's coming off.
Yeah, and now here's Lariviere. Lariviere slides it up ahead. He can't connect. BG trying to clear. They won't. At the point, waiting for it was Beauregard. He shoots it back in.
Concord gets a fresh defenseman on the ice.
Lariviere has it in the corner. Centering pass attempt. BG swats it away. Cardinals with it. 3 minutes exactly to go in overtime. Number 2. Rister, blocker save. You can hear it. And they're going to ice it. It's right on net, though. It's not icing. Good aim there to avoid the icing call and get the line change. Concord's got to go the distance from their own end. And they ice the puck, and now BG wins a face-off back in the Concord zone. They've had very few of those here in overtime, period number 2. And the BG fans are trying to inject some life into their team as they cheer this face-off in the offensive zone with a chance to win the title.
I don't think it injects some life into us. It's 2:40 left in the second overtime.
No.
We're almost headed to number 3.
BG's top unit out there. Will Nolan Cordero get his second goal of the game?
They've gotten some rest, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
And here come the Tide.
Fourth line was out there for a bit. Tide back. Shot. The one-timer. Loose puck. Directed to the corner.
Betancourt didn't corral the puck when it hit him.
Rowan Arndt. Yeah, one of the few times he wasn't able to freeze it.
And now Guertin has a chance with some numbers.
Here comes Jordan Dulude. The shot goes wide of the goal. Keeping it in at the point with the shot was Gavin Santos. Goes around the boards. Received there by Guertin's Nolan Cordero. The takeaway by Concord. Can't get it out. Shot from the point. Stick save to the corner into the netting. Face off to the left of Heiss.
We're talking, sorry about that, John. Don't forget, we're talking about a freshman goaltender.
Carter Heiss?
I'm pretty sure he is only a freshman.
That is something else, man. He has had the game he'll never forget in this state championship. 2:01 remaining, 52 shots on goal. BG did add a couple shots on goal finally.
36 for BG with the fresher legs.
And Concord skates it out.
1:54 left to play.
Tyler Morin.
In the second overtime.
Or excuse me, that was Jaden Haas, number 5, that skated it in. And around the boards it goes. Concord there to pick it up. Trevor Craig. Now it's Haas shot. Save Betancourt. Lariviere with another chance. He's had 3.
A fast one-timer, and somehow Betancourt was able to make that save as the puck comes just below us in his hands.
Looks like, is that coming right at me? So that's Lariviere, Tom, number 23 for Concord. He has had a slew of chances in overtime. Down deep with the puck on his stick. Betancourt has been brilliant in this game.
1:32 left in the second OT.
Concord wins the draw, and it's behind the net.
I still have a feeling it's not going to go 3. Let's see. Let's see.
So BG gets it out of their own zone.
This could be it. You never know. Let's see.
Skating it into the Concord zone. The wrister save. Big rebound, but Concord gets it.
And now this could be it. 1-1.
They're back on the attack. That wrister might have been partially deflected, but Betancourt makes it look easy.
1:08 to play in the second overtime.
A save to his face off to his right.
End-to-end
I don't
action.
know he's coming to the left, but maybe the shot.
It is end-to-end.
It is.
The skater was to the skater. Yeah.
The save was to the right.
Yeah.
But no, it's either way. So, face-off, key face-off, every one of them next to your goaltender.
BG's got to be careful behind the net. They can't allow Concord to set up back there. That's how they've gotten all that pressure on. Plays behind the net.
Mike Ponto pitchforks it around. Took a funny bounce off of a crevice. Concord with a BG defender without a stick.
Oh, this is really...
and able to clear. That's going to be icing if it goes far enough, and it is an icing call against Guertin with only 42 seconds remaining in the second overtime. You see players all over the ice bent over their stick, resting, trying to grab a little bit of breath so that they can played championship caliber hockey for, what were we at now? 45 plus 30, 75 minutes of hockey. Up the boards and out. Chipped right back in with a half minute to go. Here's the handle for BG. Good job at getting it out. Almost misfired.
Can Guertin do what Concord did? They won't have a chance. 23 seconds left. This is everybody's thinking it. No.
Concord trying to set up. Under 20 seconds to go. Mantone with it. Passes it across ice. This is Cordero looking to wrist it off of the shin guards.
You got two kids you want. Oh,
in front. There's the bounce. Cordero tried to glove it to himself. What do we have here at hand pass?
Yeah, hand pass, face off outside the zone, but 4.3 seconds left. Everyone in the press box shaking their heads. Get ready for overtime number 3. Triple OT, as they say.
What was that women's hockey game you brought up?
4th overtime, midway through.
I think that jinxed us. I'm looking for people to blame now. Let's go to 3rd overtime. Oh. Tim, I think you said we're going to 3rd overtime, didn't you? I mean, he was just being a realist, though, after the last one.
Well,
Tim O'Neill, our cameraman. No, it was a pass across. 1 second.
Blocked.
And never got the shot through.
Blocked by Cordero.
Oh, and he paid the price for it. Look at Nolan Cordero. Will have 12 minutes to recover between periods. Yep. I think he took that in a bad place.
I think he did too.
And so,
Sarah Horn, the trainer, is going to have to take a look at him in between periods.
You might want to check that goal over there if there's a plexiglass cover on it. I don't know how Luke Betancourt kept the puck out of the goal in that 2nd overtime period.
I don't know either.
So we go to another break. John Collins with Tom King. The state championship for 2025 is still on the line at the SNHU Arena in Manchester. Come back with us for what we hope will be the exciting conclusion on Nashua ETV.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the SNHU Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire, as we get set for a 3rd overtime. We played 3 periods in regulation. We have played 3 periods in overtime, and they are the full 15 minutes. Actually, we haven't played the full 3 in overtime. But
played full 2 in overtime, so we have played
75 minutes of hockey.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And we got to play some more to get that championship-winning goal.
An elusive championship-winning goal. The golden goal, right?
Yeah, the misnamed sudden death goal. I mean, I guess it is sudden. The game will come to a sudden end, but it's quite the game. Pair of 29s in goal on either end. And clearly the guy, the player of the game, Luke Betancourt, has faced 54 shots and challenging shots. 37 shots on goal on Carter Heiss, the freshman for Concord. We need another goal to decide a champion. Concord wins the faceoff. The wrister in the slot, deflected over the goal. Concord threatening to end this thing in the first few seconds.
That's different.
No icing.
Guertin has always had the opportunity to start.
Centering pass, trying to stuff it home on the near post. Losing his stick there was Jordan Duluth. He gets it back now as Concord comes out of the zone.
So this starts a little different than the other 2 overtimes where BG took the first shot and had the first chance.
Gavin Santos shoots it up ice into the Concord zone. BG steals, got a man open. Cordero looking for the pass. Cordero slipped on the new ice, and he goes to the
He had
throws
a
it off the
chance.
apron. Yeah.
It was one-on-one.
He
right?
lost an edge there in a puddle, it looked like.
It was one-on-one. It was Cordero against Heiss. And the ice won that.
Yes, exactly. He slipped on the ice. Wrister, and Betancourt hangs on. Going back to that, Cordero wanted the puck a little bit earlier than that. I think he had all kinds of open ice. That might be an omen of what's to come. As everybody gets fatigued, it takes a lot of work to play defense and stay with your guy, man on man.
Cordero was wide open.
He was wide open. He had some room to work with. Takeaway by Concord down low. Lucas Roniak's centering pass shot over the goal. Betancourt tracked it well. It was above the crossbar, but
like a
dangerous play.
Like a short wedge to the green.
Yeah.
Just a little high. Just over 1 minute in, almost a minute and a half into this third overtime. I'm more gassed, I think, than these guys are.
Yeah.
Wow. And I've been here since 10.
Seen a lot of hockey today, Tom King. Skating it out, here comes BG. Gavin Santos finding some jets, and he gets broken up by the omnipresent poke check.
Watch out.
Wrister blocks.
Nice block.
Yeah, that was number 20 for Concord, Trevor Craig, that got in the shooting lane.
Concord's doing a good job of that. They've blocked a lot of shots in this overtime, I think.
With a puck on his stick is Jaden Haas, the shot, shoulder save by
Betancourt.
Puck's laying there, cleared away.
All right, and here we go.
On the other way we go. Wrister behind the net, missed off to the side. The long rebound, that's going to spring Concord. Jaden Haas all the way to the opposite end. As it caught a especially bouncy part of the baseboards.
Right, but not down the middle of the ice where he could get ahead of steam. He was on the corner. Not too much speed there.
No, Cam Odger plays it down. A bouncing puck into the chest. It looked like a baseball play there. At third base for Carter Heiss. Stops that one. Players catch their breath, but no, a steal down deep. That's Jordan O'Hearn that had a chance at it. And Concord skates it up ice with some speed. Comes Lucas Rondiak. Drop passes offside.
12-11 left to play in overtime number 3.
Lariviere doesn't agree with the call, but the ref was right there. The linesman was right on top of it. And the faceoff is outside the BG zone. 56 shots on Luke Betancourt now. How many will it take for BG? How many will it take for Concord to get that elusive game-winning goal and championship goal? That's offside. Next shot on goal for BG will be 40. Concord threatening to take it to 60 shots on goal in this game.
The Hanover girls still there.
Yeah, they should be like in the second period right now.
And the Oyster River girls, Portsmouth, are still just a few of them are in the other corner.
Shot around the boards and out as Concord clears it for the moment. BG looking to dump it back in. Ricochet off the boards. That's icing.
And yeah, that's weird icing, but it's
a couple steps outside the red line. That's what you're going to get.
Right. And I'm looking up at the clock, John, and it just seems awfully strange next to the 11:55 to see period 6.
That's what it says. Period 6.
6.
You don't see that very much.
You don't.
We're watching hockey, and it's accurate. It's not a typo. Face off to the left of Betancourt, won by BG. They bank it, but not out. Behind the net goes Rowan Art, centering pass, almost a wraparound. Concord keeps it in. Tyler Fennelly shoots it toward the circle. BG doing a good job of clamping down in the open space.
Oh, we got a player on the ice.
They call it penalty. They're calling it a hold. BG's going to have a two-man advantage. I want to say this about that call, Tom. Going to the box will be Chad Lariviere.
Yeah, not a two-man, a man advantage.
Yeah, man advantage.
Right.
I want to say that about that call. it looked like the player that got hauled down was losing his footing kind of and falling backwards a little bit, and the player behind him put his arm around him, and it looked like a hold more than it was, I think, if you know the image I'm trying to project. But BG will take it. They will take that holding call.
Number 23, Chad Laurier, 2 minutes for a holding.
Yep, it is a hold.
And so a man advantage that could decide this game, this state title.
It could. BG its second power play of the overtime.
Come across the goal mouth to Jordan O'Hearn. Far point now with it is Dom Trepanier. Trepanier slides it.
So much.
Ponto shot. Glove save, Heiss.
So many chances that BG should have in this overtime, and they probably will, because you've got a tired group of Concord players out there, and you've got BG kind of, the adrenaline will kick in, right? This is not your normal power play.
To the point, Mike Ponto passes it to Mogolanicki, keeping it in. Ponto slides it across. Shot deflected to the corner. Mogolanicki tracks it down. Mike Ponto, will he shoot it or pass it? And just barely keeping it in. Mogolanicki, shot deflected over the glass, off the glass, it's still in play.
Watch out.
Cross, Mogolanicki, he wound up a little bit.
Blocked.
A one-timer might have done the trick.
It was blocked.
It was blocked. And BG's trying to set up another chance.
103.
Mike Ponto with all kinds of room, tees it up. Trying to tip it past was Jack Stone. He couldn't get it through.
Concord can't clear it, John.
BG keeping the pressure on Mogolanicki. The one-timer off the
bar! Off the bar! They thought they had it! Oh my goodness! They thought they had it. It hit the crossbar.
40 seconds left in the man advantage. Concord trying for a shorty. It's underneath one of the players. Centering pass. Deflection. Parker with a shot. Through traffic. Short-handed try. As Trevor Craig gets knocked down. BG had all kinds of numbers, but they didn't have the energy to go the other way. A clear with 20 seconds left in the penalty. As a giveaway, Betancourt passed it to a Concord player.
Watch out, right in front.
Oh, it's shot past the goal.
Unbelievable almost chances in a short-handed situation. 7 seconds left in the penalty.
To the point, the shot off the skate of the BG player. BG trying to clear now. We are even strength. It's 5-on-5. And so many tired players out there standing around, not able to skate the puck out.
So BG 0 for 2 on that power play, but inches. Mogolanicki, your light almost came on, John Collins. Almost came on.
It sure did. Gavin Santos tried to go it alone, and he got hurt. He's going to come off the ice. He's on one leg. It hurt his left foot or something there. Poke check by BG, almost created a chance. Instead, Concord back the other way. Cameron Roy passes it across to LaRiviere, who did serve that 2-minute hold and watched with his one-timer in front. LaRiviere nearly set up Rowan Arndt for the game winner.
And Arndt fanned on it.
Misfired.
Arndt fanned on it.
BG trying to desperately swat it out of the zone, and they finally do. Cordero,
my goodness, this is just
loses a wheel.
Unbelievable. And shots 57-41.
Into the Concord zone.
8:21 left in overtime, number 3.
Shot from the point. Hits a Concord player. Hit the leg of Tyler Morin. BG keeps it in for the moment. Cleared. This is Rowan Arndt, 1-on-2 for the moment. Pass in the middle, a good one. Backhander, 2 saves, 3 saves by Betancourt. He's trying to freeze it. That has to be 60 shots on goal right there.
No one can elevate the puck. That is part of the problem. The puck isn't being elevated. Betancourt's on his knees, but of course when he's on his knees, it's almost as if he's covering the goal anyway, right?
That's unbelievable.
It is just incredible.
Tom, they had 57 shots on goal about 2 minutes ago. Yeah. They just had 3 right there.
It should be 60-41.
Betancourt doing all he can to keep his team in this game despite all these chances by Concord. Here comes another one as they keep the pressure on.
But the best chance, Mogolanicki.
Oh, off the post.
The sophomore. Off the post, off the crossbar.
And a shot that pops up into the air, into the corner, and out.
Hit the center of the crossbar.
And it's a 2-on-1 for BG on the wing. Is Stone centering pass. Oh, and Sean Hughes was nearly there. Sean Hughes, who had fresh legs in that second overtime period. We are at period number 6 in a 1-1 game. Who is going to get the state championship goal?
And when they do, everybody's just going to take a deep breath.
Shot into the behind the goal. We are more than halfway through this third overtime in a 1-1 game. Period number 6, both of the goals scored in period number 3, including the game time goal with 33 seconds left, off the glass and out. Concord's there, though, to dump it right back in by Cam Chandonnet.
We couldn't be going over
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Taken out of the zone by BG with some speed. Taking it wide to the left. Goes Braden McLean, shot on goal, and saved by Heiss.
Let's see, anytime the goaltender is angled that way, there's an open side. If you have a player on that side, you have a goal.
And you got to skate to get there,
right.
though. That's kind
the
of a problem. Dom Trepanier takes it into the corner. Mogilnicki's got it.
This
pass,
is a chance.
Shot, save, loose puck. And kept in at the point by Cam Auger. Back into the far diagonal goes Jordan Dulude. Dulude goes behind the net. Mantone, Cordero Mogilnicki is out there.
A classic game. Classic.
Now Cordero's on the ice. Mogilnicki was out with the Mantone line, and that's offside. Ahead of the play was LaRiviere over the blue line too early. 5:48 left to go in the third overtime period.
And the thing is I don't know what the longest game is for a championship game.
I just combed through the program, Tom. They don't have it in the championship program. They do have all the scores from the past champions. And as we said, you know, Concord's got the 11 and BG's got 6.
Anytime the puck comes in on a goaltender, he is not going to give it to a teammate. He's going to freeze it.
Yeah.
He does not want the errant pass to bite him.
If you remember, Betancourt tried to shoot it out on his own, and
it didn't make it.
I was hoping that the game wouldn't end there, because after how well he played, if it was a mistake that he made,
the game should have ended on a ball.
Shot one-timer, that is blocked.
Right off the face-off. That's how you do it.
Yeah, Finnegan Graffair took that one in the chest, and he's asking him to come out.
That's how you win a game. But here's
Tyler Morin shot, and that's no rebound given by Luke Betancourt. Face off to his right with 5:25 to go in overtime number 3.
Overtime number 3, period number 6. Let's make it even worse by saying period number 6.
We do not want to see a 7 under that period sign.
Don't want 7th heaven?
Oh, no. Tied up by Betancourt.
Oh, just in time, too.
Yeah. And poking at it. Concord forward, Trevor Craig. Now face-off would be to his left. Now coming back to the right for some reason. Where the shot came from.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, the ref said you came out too late, and somebody's got to go back. Face-off win for Concord. They nearly got a shot out of it. They keep it in. They throw it behind the net. That's Rowan Arndt to get it. Centering pass.
Oh, wow.
Good stick there by the BT defenseman.
Anytime you see a Concord player.
That's a high stick in the face by the puck carrier, but officials didn't see it. And losing a tire.
Anytime you see a Concord player behind the net, you cringe.
Concord with it from the corner, out in front. Trying the turnaround shot, loose puck.
Watch
shot
out.
from the point.
Blocked.
Did he catch that? He caught that.
Caught that.
Oh, wow, what a
Talk
snag.
about sacrificing your body.
I think that was labeled for the upper corner.
Yep.
Point blank shot from the high slot for Concord. And Luke Betancourt gloves it like it's no big deal.
Yep, and it was almost blocked.
You have players diving in front of shots.
Everyone just laying it out. Everybody's giving their all. She's the ultimate.
Here's a foot race. Getting there first for Concord was Tyler Fennelly, but BG keeps it in for a moment. Now it's out. Here's LaRiviere, Chad LaRiviere. Inside, good move by LaRiviere. He almost set up Cameron Roy.
Betancourt able to knock it away, but that should have been a goal, really, you know? You think that would have been. They could have just tried to body it in. Guertin having trouble getting it out. Now they do.
Chipping it ahead and trying to wrestle his way past Dom Trepanier.
Guertin's kind of lost some life after that crossbar.
They did.
Power play.
Sagged a bit.
Sagged a bit.
That's a shot off the shin guards.
Because they've been on the
Two
defensive.
good blocks.
They have been completely on the defensive in this period. You know?
By the freshman Cam Auger right there who stopped that play.
Yep.
Auger, he is going to be a really good player as he goes along the next 3 years for Bishop Guertin as that puck gets chipped up over the glass.
So Mogilnicki.
Yeah.
Who should have won this game. Well, I don't say no fault of him, but I mean, it looked like he had won the game. Clank off the bar, and it looked almost so good that it might go underneath it, and it didn't quite get enough underneath the bar. It ricocheted out. Man.
James Mantone on the draw for BG. BG has it.
They win those. He doesn't lose faceoffs. It's like Bergeron in a way.
Duluth tried to center it. There's nobody out there to receive it. Cordero able to get the puck back. Shovels it into the corner for Duluth, who's checked hard from behind by Brandon Beauregard.
Puck is in the middle.
Cordero swats at it. Beauregard throws it around the boards. A payback check by Duluth, and BG keeps it in. Wrister gloved by Heiss, Carter Heiss.
3 minutes exactly left in period number 6. The third overtime.
Tell you who doesn't look gas is the two goalies. They have just been fantastic, and they're getting tougher and tougher to beat as the game goes along, it seems.
What can you say? I mean, really, you know? This is just unbelievable.
Carter Heiss and Luke Betancourt in a duel.
It really is.
With 10 tired guys in front of them. Concord on the attack, trying to bring it to the slot. The shot deflected off the chest, and another save.
Oh, 2 saves by Betancourt right there on rebounds.
In succession. Concord trying to wrestle the puck loose into the front of the net.
Here's another challenge. Every time that puck goes to the point, you say, okay, something's going to happen here.
LaRiviere cruising with it.
2:27 left in the overtime.
It's looking like a senior hockey game right now. I mean, like
60
60 years plus.
No kidding,
hockey
I know.
game. The old timers. These kids are understandably gassed. This is an icing call coming up against Bishop Guertin. They waved it off. It was so much, I guess, snow on the ice that it slowed it down. Cordero centering pass in front, and losing sight of it was Mantone. He was body checked as the puck was on the way to him.
And John, the little things, the waving off of the icing, right?
That could have been it. That could have been the decisive moment.
Decisive moment in this game.
There will be a face-off in the Concord zone instead of back in the BG zone with 2:04 remaining. Mike Ponto's at the near point. Mogilnicki is out there. Taking the draw for BG will be Dom Trepanier.
2:02.
Off the glass and into the seats. Another face-off in the Concord zone.
2:02 left in this overtime.
They might be getting low on pucks. Oh, they have to give it back. Yep. One of the crew here at the SNHU cracks it down. Concord wins this one around the boards and not out.
That face-off trickled all the way to the goal.
Concord skates it out now.
1:51. There aren't too many rushes left in this overtime. So
Mogilnicki.
Time to do it now.
Mogilnicki forces a face-off as Heiss has to clamp down. Ryan Mogilnicki, only a sophomore, as Keith Jackson would have said.
He may be a junior before long.
We keep playing this game, you will be. They'll walk out of here a junior.
Yeah, exactly. Jeez.
Will be nighttime by the time we get out of the snow. It was a bright, sunny day when Tom got here at 10 a.m.
It will be nighttime.
There's a stick lift. That's one thing that BG has done, Tom. They have stayed out of the box in overtime.
They have. They have stayed out of the box. Concord.
Meanwhile, they've missed a few chances on the power play. Concord has it deep. Rister and Luke Betancourt chest save, no rebound for about the 50th time tonight.
1:22 left in the overtime. He held the puck there, aimed it just a little low. It's hard to get him up high.
Oh, yeah.
The way Concord is going to score.
That's how they scored.
Right.
You got it.
You got it, right.
A scramble on the ice.
The way they scored is with the area open on one side of the net. That's how it's going to have to happen for Concord, because Betancourt takes up a lot. You got to get him away. You got to create traffic in front. Make him move to one side.
PG won the draw, but they gave it away. Rister is blocked. It goes around the boards, but not out. Concord's first to get there at the points. Again, they're going to go up the boards, and again, Concord is there.
Last minute of the third overtime.
To keep the pressure on the side. It looked like they had two Concord players.
They
Cross
still
the slot,
have it.
the Rister.
Save.
Another save by Betancourt. He anticipated so well.
His 63rd save of the game.
Out of 64 shots that he's seen, and we think he has seen more.
44.5 seconds to play in the third overtime.
Yeah, somebody someday distant from now can watch this entire Nashua ETV telecast and count up the actual number of saves that Luke Betancourt has made. He might be up over 70 right now. If you had be nitpicking on it. Almost a steal by Mogilnicki. He could have went in by himself.
Well, that would have been, that's the play, right? That's the play you think is going to win this game. And here's a chance now, right here. Blocked.
Yeah, taking one for the team
but
again.
They still have it.
Deep. Around the boards, and BG first to get there and out, and this is going to be icing.
That's the problem. 17 seconds left. There'll be 16.3 on the faceoff.
Yeah. That was the right idea for Guertin's Jordan O'Hearn, but he had just taken a little bit off of that. Mogilnicki could have skated into it. And instead, it goes past him and into the Concord end, and it is icing. With a chance for Concord here to get a shot away near the end of the third overtime, period number 6. 16 seconds remain in it. 1-1. Next goal wins the state title. BG gets it out. Here's a foot race.
Whoa!
Mogilnicki trying to get there.
Off the line.
And it's icing.
Mogilnicki has seen a lot of ice time in this overtime.
Yeah, he's in great condition.
Yeah,
man.
he's been out there.
Skating well.
Now he's not going to see any more in this overtime with 7.9 seconds left.
You know, I'm taking a look at him over on the bench there.
But here you go. Big face-off. You don't want Concord to win this and get that last shot off.
No.
If you take it in the corner.
PG win. They go around the boards and out. And that's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do, and that'll do it for the overtime. Nope, that'll do it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
We are going to I can't believe I'm saying this, Tom.
Fourth overtime.
Thanks for saying it for me. There's a lot of hockey. Excuse me.
We will see it. We already see it up on the board. Period number 7.
That's Tom King. I'm John Collins. You're watching Nashua ETV's telecast of the 2025 New Hampshire Division I Boys Final. It is not over yet. Stay with us.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Welcome back to the SNHU Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire.
How many times do we have to keep saying it, right?
For period number 7, the equivalent of starting a third game. We have played 90 minutes of hockey. John Collins with Tom King, our camera crew. Tim O'Neill, Dan Young, our executive producer, Pete Johnson. For the duration, however long it takes to get this championship done, this game-winning goal we've yet to see. Both of the goals, 1-1 game came in period number 3, including with 33 seconds left. Concord tied it up, and we were, I guess, destined to play into our 4th overtime. We don't know exactly what the longest game in New Hampshire Division I boys history is, but we would be shocked if there was a 5 overtime game somewhere in the mix. I actually looked through the championships, and the most I saw was 2 overtimes.
Oh,
so
really?
I think we've blown past it. Yeah.
So this could be the longest one.
I believe it is. I'm going to recheck that for you, Tom, at the end, or maybe between the 4th and 5th overtimes. I'll check it for you. How about that? Unbelievable. You look under, Tom pointed it out on the clock, it says period, and usually says 1, 2, 3. It says 7 on there right now. And who's going to get the goal? Teams trade possessions. It's Noah Cordero over the line. The wrister. Caught. Glove save by Carter Heiss.
And remember, it was Cordero. Right, he's got their goal, I believe.
He did get their goal way back.
So he's got their goal, but it was Cordero who had the open look, not an open net, but a one-on-one look on Heiss down below us here and slipped on the new ice.
And who hit the post? Was that
Mogalicki?
Mogalicki, yeah.
Mogalicki at the crossbar, not the post, the crossbar.
The crossbar. I think it was right there where it meets the post. But yes, right off the crossbar. And what a groan BG fans put up. Mike Ponto keeps it in. It's down by the post. And another glove save.
Man, and Heiss just jumped up, but the
snatched it.
Yeah, but you know what? It wouldn't have counted even if it went in because the net came off its moorings. And that's what you don't want to see.
No, you do not.
No, you don't want to see them thinking they scored a goal.
A giant celebration, and they wave it off.
The ref waves it off because the net came off the moorings. Here's a chance right here.
Ponto tees it up, and it finds its way through, and clamping down is Heiss. Good job of shooting it when you have the opportunity by Mike Ponto, who rang the post himself earlier in this game.
Well, the Hanover hockey players are now walking down the stands. They're going to sit. They're not standing for this. They're sitting in the stands.
Yeah, the girls' hockey teams have been delayed and delayed, trying to get in the final of this Saturday in Manchester.
Well, if you're a paying customer, you got your money's worth, right?
Yes.
You got to see 2 hockey games.
It's the Ides of March, right? March 15?
Well, it'll be April 15 before we get out of here.
The Ides of April. It does feel like that. And around the boards, BG first to get it.
And see, the problem is the longer it goes, the less chances there are because these teams are just going to be so gassed, so tired.
Here comes LaRiviere trying to step through.
Whoa.
Shot saved by Betancourt.
Oh, man, I mean, all these shots right in on him.
Yeah.
He does not let anything go by. That's the one where you hope it trickles between his legs, right? It trickles behind him.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if you're Cocker, you hope
that.
that.
You just throw it at him and hope
throw it at him.
The 1 out of 100 that he'd miss.
Exactly. Oh, man. Unbelievable.
65 shots on goal for Concord now to 46 for BG. Face-off win for Concord. No! It's all over! LaRiviere scores! Concord goes into a mad celebration. And it was 65 shots it took. Other than the goal they had earlier, it's a huge celebration for Concord. LaRiviere got in off the face-off and somehow it squirted through. Luke Betancourt is distraught. The goaltender for BG after all of those saves.
And I didn't see who scored it.
I think it was LaRiviere that's going to get the credit. I believe he shot it under the arm of Betancourt, and it just kind of slow motion squirted through and over the line. There was another Concord player on the wing.
Oh my, with 13:31 left in the 4th overtime.
18, Rowan Arndt. Rowan Arndt, excuse me, he was in on the goaltender and unassisted goal off the face-off. You know, Tom, we had just talked about how you just throw it at Betancourt and hopes the one he misplays, and I think that was it. It wasn't one of his tougher saves in the game, but somehow it found its way through. Rowan Arndt with the the unassisted goal to the state championship win.
Just a tough game. All right, John Collins, down I go.
Good job, Tom King.
Great winner. We'll see you in the spring.
Exactly. For the spring sports schedule. Concord celebrating a goal that was a long time coming. Concord celebrating a goal that was a long time coming by Rowan Arndt, number 18, gets the game winner. Probably no goalie in a losing cause in overtime saved more pucks than Luke Betancourt did today, but it just wasn't enough in the end. And BG really didn't threaten all that much in period number 7. It only took about a minute and a half to decide it in the 4th overtime. For Tim O'Neill and Dan Young and our executive producer, Pete Johnson, also my partner Tom King, I'm John Collins. Thanking you for watching a 2-1 win for Concord. Concord Crimson are the boys' Division I 2025 State of New Hampshire champions. Good night from Manchester's SNHU Arena, everybody.
And Guertin with the lead.
Titans point. No. Hey, what a great crossing pattern. I tell you, finding himself all alone up the seam was Ryan Conley.
Shot and a goal. And the Titans are on the board.
Reckleter.
I'll tell you, she's a beast.
Up and running, and look at that.
He's in there.
Shot score! You can see it all setting up.
You sure could.
North sets it up, and a killer winner.
And here comes the Donna, all lined up. It's nothing but goal there, right there.
Oh my goodness.
You'll watch it back on Nashua ETV.